Hello everybody, it's Emery48 here and welcome back to some more ScapeCon 5 games. This is the first 5 rounds of the Delta Bring 2 First Crack Rule of 9 Championship Tournament from ScapeCon 5. Every army that is utilized will be in the description down below. It will say who is using it in the game and who brought it. Because you do not have to use one of your own armies depending on how the draft goes. As always, Big Bullfrog is your main commentator throughout this video, and he will have some guest commentators on throughout the next 5 games.
Alright, this map is... what map did I grab? This is Olympus. And Olympus has Manning Loden and Sola Astrid. So let's see, looking at the map there, top left is Sola Astrid. Attack. 1. Order marker. I'll see if I can clean that up visually here in a second, but I'm just gonna do what I can for now. Whatever is quick and easy. Alright, d20 plus 2. Alright, so there's that. And I'm going to start porting in these armies. Noise makes the workday much better. I hope we can do that for you. Hush that fuss. Hope we can do that for you. Alright, let's see. So, we've got Wolves of Badru. Nice. Plus Anubian Wolves. Also nice. Very fun. Let's see. Gonna count squads. 1, 2, looks like 3 squads of each. And then Werewolf Lord. And is that a Kosumet? I think one of those is Kosumet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No Kosumet. Right? Wait. 3, 3, 3, 3, 2, 3, 1, 2. Yeah, looks like no Kosumet this time. Okay. So, Werewolf Lord, let's put you into this overlay here. Let's get some Wolves of Badru in here as well. There are 3 of them. And then let's get some Anubian Wolves as well. I don't know if you guys will be able to tell yet. I guess I'm starting off the morning okay here, but definitely by the end of last night, by the time I finished up, my voice was already starting to feel it. So we'll see how it goes throughout the games today. Let's see, on the other side, we've got that Stingers, Marro, and Stingers, drones, and is that Drudge too? Is there a Drudge in that army? I think there's a Drudge in that army. Man, I really wish .org wasn't down so I could see the quantities, because that is fascinating to me. But that's okay. We'll just kind of make it up as we go. So that means we need to get some Marro warriors. Marro Hive first. Hello, Hive. Pop you there. And then we need some Stingers on the board and some drones on the board. And then after I do this, I'll be able to lean in real close and see if I can figure out how many squads there are of each of these guys. Alright, there we go. Let's see, how many squads are we working with here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, let's see. 5, 6 drones at least. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
If you win the dice off, You get to pick. You get the choice.
Okay, it looks like 2 stingers,
If you pick first, you cannot pick your opponent's army.
3 drones.
If you defer, the player that
3, 2, 1 is how we're doing it. It seems.
I did. Never mind. I'm sorry. That was my being a pick. If you win the dice off and you have the choice to pick, you cannot pick your own army. If you defer,
I don't know how much of the background noise there is getting into there. I don't know how much of the special announcements being made by the judges this round is making into it, but, you know, if it's making it into the audio, then why not? Alright, that's fine. You can eavesdrop a little. It's a good time. Love eavesdropping. Alright, so let's take a quick look at where this game is at, and then I'll probably pause the commentary for a second just so that I can post the stream in a couple more places and make sure that we've got some eyes on it. But that was a very spinny D20. I love it. It's very fun to watch. That's a 9, so it's just the 3 drones, takes the Manig Loden, D20 plus 2 at the bottom. Which, yeah, D20 plus 2 is actually pretty relevant in this army. So we've got... Hang on, oh man. I'm just convinced I'm going to be saying this name wrong, so I want to like double check it even though... No, it really doesn't matter that much, but Ginglebong, right? Is it Ginglebong? Ginglebong? Let me see if I can figure this out real quick. Sorry guys, I want to make sure that I'm saying this player's name correctly. Wow, I know his first name. I guess I can just use his first name, Pete. Alright, so look like Pete's leading with drones, and then we've got a bunch of Anubian wolves coming in, and that was a lot of attack dice. Man, nice kill. With Peter coming in on the right side. Anubian wolves. Oh, this is kind of a fun game actually. Just like, I don't know, like D20 dynamics, right? Like drones, you'd roll a D20 to see what you can do with them during the turn. Wolves, you roll a D20 to see what you can do with them during the turn. Yeah, pretty fun. All right, I'm actually, while I'm still trying to run this commentary, I'm going to post this link in Facebook real quick because it's always good to have more eyes on the thing, more eyes in the sky, or in this case on the stream. Because we enjoy that. So doop. I'll let you guys if you're watching this stream, start using your own commentary. Let's see what you got. Consider this an audition. Good news, you just passed the audition because I'm not that picky. You can join with us. Really, it's I guess it's not difficult to do bad commentary if you're trying, but if you're trying to do good commentary, it's not difficult to do good commentary. In my opinion, I like to hear all the perspectives and stuff, so it's a good time. All right. Hey friends, we are Sorry, I would talk more, but I've learned that I cannot talk and type at the same time, so we're just making a short-term sacrifice for a long-term gain, hopefully. Alright, sweet, there we go. Okay, that is in Facebook. So, hopefully we can get a few more people in here as well, and yeah, we'll just have a good time. So, what's going on here? Let me update the numbers on the board. Looks like 2 wolves are down, but no drones so far. Interesting. Interesting. Like, honestly, I guess it's still early in the game, right? So there's still a lot to happen in the game. But I don't know, I guess it depends on the D20. But I'd almost usually expect for the drones to take the first hit because they get developed faster. But they've got less defense than the wolves. And wolves, on average, question mark? Actually, how average is it for the wolves to be getting, decent, even, just like decent attacks? Let's see. Let's pull up that card real quick. Anubian wolves, to get 3 attack, they need a 7 or higher. And 3 attack is what I would say would break through 3 defense pretty easily, so that should be most of the time, right? Depends on that D20. Let's see. We're gonna attack down. This is lower attack. Go around for Boromir here, but kills 1 drone. Hey.
Do you want to swap the stream maps at all? How frequently do you want to swap?
We could. We can swap them out like every game, even if we want to. Like, yeah, I'd rather snag like the player matchups more than like focusing just on the maps.
Okay.
I guess, if that makes sense.
I think so. So then.
So like choose a couple of players that we want to watch, and then yes, the maps we don't.
Switch the. Oh, I understand what you're saying.
Yeah, and then we can switch out the maps as much as we need to. That's fine.
Okay.
I would, as much as possible, I'd like to prefer the maps that did get fully taped, but that's not as big a deal.
Okay. Then if you can do that real quick, like
Yeah.
comment at the start of every round and pick which ones you want on stream, we can do that.
Yep, I'll do that.
Yeah, we're talking about it right now. When Chris's game is done, we're gonna talk to him.
Okay. You know if I can help at all.
I'm sure Chris is so excited about that.
I was like, I feel so bad that like he's never gonna have an uninterrupted.
Oh, I know. Yeah.
We'll do our best when he's playing. We got through 1 round.
He just made himself too important.
Yes. Okay.
All right. So sorry, just like doing a little bit of groundwork there to make sure that we've got future streams good for you guys. So that's okay though. We've got drones coming in. Let's see. So, sorry, I'm just trying to assess this game state right now. Because it looks like there's a little bit of... There's a fun mix, with these melee games of how much do you just push, try to take strong ground, even if it's in your opponent's territory, like that forwardmost drone on lava is doing, right? Versus how much do you kind of slow roll more. And the kills are coming through for Peter there. Like, he's doing the damage while he can, which, is always good. I'll be honest, I'm not the most savvy when it comes to the melee versus melee, especially squads into squads kind of stuff. How are you going to trade the best? And in fact, even this map looks kind of tough for that, because there's a lot of yours and mine height going on here, which you actually don't see tons of with tournament maps. Usually it's a lot more in the middle, kind of like the upper rock side of it. But on this lower part especially, there's a lot of like, this is my island, this is your island. Not that it's like, terrible, right? Or like terribly imbalanced, but there is a lot of that. And that is a big old kill on a drone right there. Oh, hang on. Peter's putting his figures right off the board a little bit, so let me make sure I've counted correctly how many drones are out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now down to 5 looks like. So that's 4 dead drones. Sorry, no wait, there's another drone right in the back still. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 3 dead drones. I was counting correctly. Board Game Bard, I see you there in the chat. Thanks for joining. Good to have you here. I don't know how long you've been in the chat. I don't. The chat's on another screen for me, and so I'm trying to glance over enough, but it really depends. If I'm like looking closely at the game, then I'm not looking at the chat very much, unfortunately. But just jumped in. Yeah, got you right in time. That's how good I am at this. Ignore the other stuff that I said earlier. I was looking at the chat the whole time. I saw everybody in there. But let's see. So Peter did get a drone to come back that last turn. Nice. Which means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Which means I need to update the thing? Question mark? No, I don't need to update anything. Okay. Sorry, I was just making sure I didn't need to update anything on the overlay there for it. So, yeah, it looks like Peter's going a little bit more defensive with his positioning now, like developing just a little bit slower. Taking some decent spots where, he can't get attacked by wolves yet, which is good. I'm guessing he was, looking at, can he get some early kills, which have been going well for him. He's been getting a lot of good kills. Oh, there was an Anubian behind that tree even. I didn't notice that. Misses the rebirth, but killed 2 more wolves that turn. Man, this is going really, really well for Peter here. He is getting a lot of those kills, like that 3v5, very good. So, by rushing out a little bit more, taking some good hits, he's gotten a strong early advantage, I would say. Another con in Indy? Yep. We are in Indianapolis, and this is the HeroScape convention, aside from all of the other HeroScape conventions, but this is a big one. We've got, I think, 85 people here over the weekend. So a nice, good amount of people, and we got some high-tier games getting played. So it's very fun. It's just a great weekend. Let's see. Looks like they're still kind of just Boromir now, blitzing in some wolves where he can. No, it's kind of like it's a weird kind of back and forth or ebb and flow of rushing in to get attacks when you can versus developing more slowly to keep your figures protected and have more of a mass to work with. But it looks like overall this game has kind of become get an attack when you can. And it's working. Because they're also getting, Peter's gotten more kills so far, I believe, but Isaac's gotten a good amount of kills himself. Let's see, let me update that real quick. Hang on, I missed her birth too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there should be 5 drones on the board now. There we go. Okay. Yeah, 85 really well done. Yeah, it's a bunch of players. And it's a bunch of fun. I'm happy to be here casting and being able to talk about them. Let's see. Okay, so moving drones down around to get some even ground attacks down there. He's just figuring out where to position that last drone. So going forward more, hanging back more. I think he can push forward a little bit more if he wants to, just because the wolves are all tied up. But all right, so he's going to have, looks like, 4 attacks onto wolves here. First one from height. Nice hit. That's a dead wolf. Second attack, even ground. It's a good old blink. You love rolling shields when you're making your attacks, right? And that's a blank. One more attack in there. All right. So Peter's attacks have slowed down a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, hang on. I was updating the wrong fields. I apologize. I'm still getting used to the overlay a little bit there. That should be fully accurate now with figures, points remaining at this point. Oh, but I do have the points wrong. Hang on. Let me change that real quick. Oh, no, it didn't update. Oh, it did update. Okay, there we go. There we go. Alright, that's a dead drone. Is that 2 dead drones? I think 2 drones died there. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. 2 drones died there. This will get a lot more, this will feel a lot more natural the more I do it, but for now I'm still like, I gotta look here and I gotta look there. Let's see, Board Game Bard, I know that HeroScape recently changed hands and released a new master set. Has the game been resurging since then? I believe so. Like, there's been definitely a lot of more new players coming in, right? So, lots of new players jumping into the game, getting their hands on it. Let's see, I'm just trying to think of, like, communities that I'm in. So, I'm in Utah, usually. Like, I'm part of the Utah scene, kind of. I'm, like, on the outskirts of Utah, so I don't make it to the actual game days as much as I would like to. But, like, there I know we've had a good amount more players starting to show up. You know, like new players who've picked up the game and stuff. And then I can think of, like, online. I'm not as online as I used to be, but even then, I know there's been a good amount of people, again, just picking up the game, joining their local communities, saying, hey, I'm new, you know, spending money on the plastic, right? Getting addicted to the game that we all love. So, yeah, I'd say it's been a pretty good resurgence. I can't give you, like, an estimate on numbers, unfortunately, like, or percentages of, like, we've got 50% more players now than we ever had at any point in time. But yeah, as far as I know, this is the most HeroScape's been being played for the last, you know, since its discontinuation for sure. Alright, looks like we got a stinger turn coming up. We've got stingers that are going to be shooting around a corner. Maybe. Looks like he's just figuring out which stinger he wants to use. But yeah, he checked that line of sight. He'll be able to see that wolf's hand, probably. And then he's also just trying to figure out... Oh no, he decided to go with drones instead. Alright, just a couple attacks into that wolf. Just really wants to kill that wolf. Which, actually, that's fair. Because, like, he doesn't need to use the stingers right now. He's not really getting more attacks necessarily than he would usually. There's a 20. There's another drone back on the board. So, drones, where are we at now? The drones. Still 6 dead drones. 3 drones on the board now. How many wolves? Just making sure that I've got all the wolves that are... It looks like we're down to just the 2 wolves. So, let me make sure I get how this attack goes real quick. Ah, that's a dead drone. So 1 wolf down, 1 drone down. Boom. Boom. So if you look at, like, the squad numbers that are dead, they've traded fairly evenly so far. But in this game where, and let's see, was that a, oh no, that's a stinger that just moved up. But like in this game where there's a hive on the board, if things are going or trading evenly, you gotta favor the hive, right? Because the hive gets to rebirth stuff, and so you're not as or you like to go or trade even because then you just need a few rebirths to swing it into your favor. Now, granted, we still have the Wolves of Badru. The Wolves of Badru will really be able to tear through these Marro with their pounce. You'd think, right? It only takes one blank for you to suddenly feel not great about that, but we'll see how they hold up there. Let's see. Hush that fuss. I started playing when the new stuff was released. A decent amount of new people showing up in Kentucky. See, all right, there you go. And that's awesome. That's cool to see people who have joined since the new stuff started getting released. I love seeing that. As another wolf goes down, we've got a couple attacks on the wolf on the glyph up top. That's a block. One more attack for Peter there. 3 skulls. Also 3 skulls for Boromir, but he was looking for those shields. So that's the end of the wolves. No more, well, sorry, the Anubian wolves at least. End of the Anubian wolves. Now I can just say wolves without having to worry about which kind of wolf it is. And looks like we got a drone rebirthed as well, right there. Yeah, drone rebirthed as well. So, there you go, that edge just swinging back for Peter there. Man, it's having to not only keep track of losing figures, but like putting figures back on the board. That's just stretching my... I'm so tired right now, guys. I'll just throw that out there as a caveat as well. I stayed up till 2 last night, which was only midnight my time, but then I did also have to get up, 5-ish hours later, so I apologize as my brain is still warming up right now. All right, let's see. I missed a couple comments too. What's your prediction of the winner here, given the board state? Given the board state? My first instinct was to say Peter, player 2 on the right there. Just because, he's got the edge with the squads. That said, Boromir does have 9 Wolves of Badru remaining. And that's not nothing. Being able to have the Wolves of Badru be able to pounce, / having 9 squads that you can activate freely instead of Peter's going to be looking to get the most value out of his remaining squads. So I think there's a case to be made there. Also, Werewolf Lord is a big, beefy guy, so he's hard to take down quickly. So that's my current analysis, and I realize that's not a full answer, who I think the winner will be. I'll jump back into that here in a second, though. Let me get to these other comments and see. I wish more new folks got into online. Playing catch-up is difficult, but super fun and informative. I totally agree, Hush That Fuss. I have not played online for a hot minute. I guess I did one playtesting tournament last year, but when I was in college, I was playing a whole lot more online, and yeah, that's when my skill really was at its best, was when I was playing regularly online against a more diverse group of people. I guess a larger group of people as well. And just different strategies, having to adapt a lot more. When I was playing online regularly, that's when I was at the top of my personal skill level, and since I've stopped playing online as much, I'll admit it, I'm not as good a player as I was at that point. I'd still say I'm decent, but it's crazy what playing online regularly will do for you. Let's see.
24 minutes.
Makes sense as a pipeline, yeah, but boy, being in person with the sweet terrain is half the fun. I totally agree with that now too. Right, especially where there's more stuff out. I love playing in person anytime I can. Are both these model lists pretty standard for competitive? No, actually, that's a good question. No, these are not. So this is a Delta format, which, if you're not familiar with Delta, or if anybody in the chat is not familiar with Delta, that just means they change the points of figures so that they're more even across the board. For example, I think most of these guys, right, Anubian wolves are going to be cheaper. Wait, are they actually cheaper in Delta? Maybe they're not, because they're random. But, Hive, I guess that's a better example. The Marro Hive, very bad for, a competitive format. But in Delta, they've lowered the cost of it so that you can get it plus more squads to make it a little bit better in the formats. Whereas, Stingers, which are good figures, boring figures, but good figures, objectively good figures, they have had their price or their points increased to offset that balance, right? So strong figures get a price increase, weaker figures get a price decrease so that they're more on a level playing field. So that's where you're seeing these figures here, but if you brought either of these army kind of cores, even if they were changed up a little bit, any of these army cores to a normal tournament, you get some weird looks for sure. The only figures on this board that you wouldn't is Stingers. But even Stingers, I feel like stingers have been falling off lately. See, it's always about cost, isn't it? It is always about cost. That is just how it goes. All right, so as this board state's developed a little bit more, I'll go back to that question about who do we think is likely to win here. Looks like another drone was rebirthed. 1 second, let me fix that real quick. Yeah. So, let's see, if I was picking an army to play, like if you gave me this board state here and you're like, all right, here, pick an army to play, and you can choose whichever one you feel more comfortable winning with, I think I would still go with the Marro. Because I've got some stingers. Stingers are really good. Especially here, you can get first strike against some Wolves of Badru and such, or you could like even make some good attacks into the Werewolf Lord right now. So I'd go with the Marro personally, but I do think it's closer than you would think based on that. Like the Wolves of Badru, it's I guess it's riskier because you're going to need to get some good pounces, I'm guessing, to take off figures, because I don't know that Boromir will be able to fully engage. And even if you're just engaging, that's only attacks of 3, and you need to kill things a little bit faster than that, because the attrition is not going to be in your favor if you're the Wolf player. But if you're being risky with those pounces, and they're rewarding you, you could, like, I would not be surprised, I guess, to see the Wolves pull it off from this board state. So edge Marro, but definitely with still a window or a chance for the Wolves to come through. I say as one Wolf of Badru is killed, making an attack up onto Werewolf Lord. Also, the other thing is, like, Werewolf Lord, just 4 defense, 6 life. That is so much to try to pull through. Let's see, let me update that. Badru? Anyway. Oh, Anubians are cheaper in Delta too. Just realized I've got that right on the other screen there. Cool. In person is definitely more fun, but hard to get away from more than one tournament a month with the kiddo at home. That's totally fair. Totally fair. For more than one tournament a month. But hey, getting to those in-person tournaments is great. I wish I could do that more in Utah. I'm like 3 hours away from Salt Lake, which is where the main tournament scene is. And so I used to make that trip more, but it's just become a little too much for me to do regularly anymore. Let's see, so that's a stinger down as the Werewolf Lord comes into play. Honestly, that Werewolf Lord, so I can acknowledge some of my strengths and weaknesses as a player, right? One of my weaknesses is I can get panicky a little bit easily sometimes, so with that Werewolf Lord coming in, I'd almost consider like going full stinger drain just to like try to get it off the board as quickly as possible. And then of course I'd miss the stinger drain and I'd like, lose a turn. That would suck. Wolves are making some pounces. One got the kill, the other one got killed. So that's one wolf going down there, and then looks like there's one more pounce going on here. Let's see if that one goes through. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, big old blank. That's 2 wolves that just killed themselves. That is rough. As my dog would say, that is rough. You guys get it? You guys get it? Here, I'm gonna say that again just in case. As your dog would say, that's rough. Okay, anyway. So, let's see, where's the Werewolf Lord on the board? Werewolf Lord is just closer to player 2 start zone, up on that like north side, so on the rock part, north right, hanging out by the tree. Let's see, Board Game Barn, I feel that. I got 2 or 3 games nights per month with my kiddo around. Goodness for saintly wives? Yeah, that's what you need. You see him? Yeah, it looks like bad news. Oh, sorry, you're good. Great shoutcasting, by the way. I've barely played HS, but I'm really enjoying this. So, hey, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I'm just doing what I can. I'll say there are definitely people who are better at it than me, but I'm willing to do it. So So it's good fun, and you know, that's the main thing that I'm trying to do here, is just make the stream a bit more enjoyable, give you a little bit of color commentary. You know, hopefully we can all learn a couple things about the game together. As like, you know, for me also, part of why I like it is I've got no problem admitting these players are all better than I am. So I'm happy to watch them and learn about the game as I watch them play. All right, let's see. We had a couple more figures dice. Let me make sure I've got them marked correctly. That was one more stinger. Oh, but a stinger rebirth. So actually, we're okay on stingers. Where are we at with drones? 4 drones on the board. Man, that rebirth is like just working really well for Peter right now. Let's come and practice around forfeits. Can you do that if it's pretty hopeless? Yeah, absolutely. If you don't think you've got a chance in the game, you can forfeit. That's totally fine. I will say I've heard a statistic. Well, I've heard a made-up statistic, and I don't even remember what the made-up one. But I've just heard some people say that people tend to concede too early. Like they still have a way back into the game that maybe they don't realize, or they just feel like it's hopeless and they don't have a chance, and so they forfeit. Which, honestly, for me, I'm like, that's totally fair, right? Like if I'm going through a game, or for me actually, if I realize that a person has like outplayed me, and I'm feeling, you know, not great about the game because I'm not doing very well. And I'm also like, and also this person like did a really good job. I got outplayed. They deserve the win. I will forfeit early-ish a couple times in those cases. You know, not if I've still got a good amount of figures on the board, but maybe earlier than some people would. But also I think sometimes it's like, it can be a mental play too, right? Like if you're playing in a tournament and you're getting beat pretty soundly and you're like, I don't want to finish out this game, I just need a break. I'd say, you know, in that case, yeah, just forfeit, take a little bit of brain break. That's totally fine. All right, let's see. A couple more wolves died, or let's see. One wolf died when it pounced there, so let me mark that. And then also we're down 4 stingers now, so 2 stingers did get killed there. So gotcha. So no one's going to be angry if you keep playing out a rough board? No, I don't think so. I guess they could get frustrated if you play it out and then start to win, but that's not your fault, right? Like that you're choosing to keep playing. That's totally fine. I have had a couple times where like I've had like a strong edge, and then somebody's got like, you know, whatever unit that should not do well in the game, but they play it out and they like start doing very, very well. And so, and that's like, again, that's not the player, right? That's the figure, or that's dice sometimes, but that's the game we play. So, but yeah, no, if you keep playing it out, that's fine. That's a good thing, I would say. And I'm gonna watch these attacks go through, and then I've got a note to make. So one more Wolf of Badru down there. Oh, it's 6. Okay, so something that I want to note here real quick, just as far as like strategy goes. So Peter was looking at engaging the 2 wolves that were on lava with a stinger in order to deny the pounce, which I thought was an interesting move, but I'm glad he decided against it, because then those 2 wolves would have had height, and you're getting 4v3s anyway. I'd rather force him to take the 5v3s and potentially like kill his own wolf than just like take 2 4v3 attacks that, you know, will not kill the wolf if it misses, right? So I'd rather play into the weakness there, because your stinger's likely to die either way and you're less likely to get a kill. So I think it was the right kill. Anyway, that's just something I wanted to highlight real quick that I noticed with Peter's decision making. Let's see. Boromir ran in with the wolf to engage. Now he's pouncing. These pounces are working, right? Like there's been, I think, how many? 3, maybe 4 wolves that have died to the pounces, but a lot of them are going through. So it's kind of working, right? Like you can see, there's still an avenue back into the game for Boromir, and in fact, with the squads left on the board, this is very close. One sec, I'm gonna make sure I've got the figure counts correct on screen. There are 2 stingers and 3 drones. remaining, so let me update that. A drone got killed that I did not update. And then for the wolves... Oh, is that one more Anubian wolf in the south there? Oh, I missed that Anubian wolf. Okay, so there's 2 Badru, Werewolf Lord, and 1 Anubian. Okay. So I need to update that one. That one. Okay, there we go. Alright, so at this point, I could see Werewolf Lord almost soloing this. Like, it really depends. Having the Hive is really nice here, where you can choose which, squad you want to use. Because now it's like, you take a turn with the drones, I'm pretty sure, right? We'll see what he does. Yeah, he's going with the drones. Trying to steal the order markers on the Badru. Which, are all those order markers on the Badru there? That's 3 on Badru, I think, up there, right? Like, oh, this could be tricky. First Badru blocks. So Isaac's got that going for him. Let's see. Oh, they're working with something on this side there. Okay, here's the attack. A skull versus 3 blanks. That stuff. And then the attack into Werewolf Lord is going to 3 skulls. Nice. Alright, that's just 1 wound there. So let me update that real quick. And how's it going? Doing alright. Just having fun watching this game. It's a good one.
It looks like a good first round matchup.
Lots of D20 rolling, which is always fun. And then pouncing. Pouncing's great too. Yeah, right? I'm almost wondering, I guess, let's see, .org's up again, right?
Yeah.
So I can see who brought these armies, because I was curious about that. Let's see. Ginglebong. Okay, so these are both Boromir's armies. Alright, let's see. Did I miss anything there? No, looks like no kills there. Hive did not get wounded. Okay, so. Oh yeah, and that was just our good friend Mike Emery, the owner of the channel. Props to him for having the channel for us. But yeah, so Wolves did not get any kills there, and now Ginglebong is looking to engage Werewolf. Yep. And get a good spot and knock over his Hive. Turns out this is a flick game, so he has successfully destroyed 2 stingers and a drone and a Wolf of Badru in the room. Alright, let's see how these attacks go into these wolves. A blank! Oh no. But then 2 attacks into the Werewolf Lord, and that's really where you want, like, you'd love to steal the order marker there, but really you do want a lot of damage into the Werewolf Lord. He gets another wound in there, so that's good for him. He's you know, he probably wanted a little bit more out of that turn, but it's also not bad. Let's see, looking at a couple of comments. Are there any ban lists for units or terrain in a tournament setting? Usually they'll, you don't see bans as much anymore with the delta pricing out, because you can, if you don't want certain figures to be there or be as prevalent, you can just say, and we're using delta pricing, and that just kind of balances everything out, right? You do see it sometimes when people really hate, like, Raylan or Q9, you might see somebody ban that. Or I can tell you, like, one of the figures that has been banned here at ScapeCon, they're doing an Into the Future event where you can use, like, proxies for figures that are coming up from Renegade. And they banned the Molten Crabs because, yeah, they're just a pain. They're like a pain to have the games or like, you know, clean up after and stuff. So those have been banned, but that's more out of like a concern for wellness of the tournament environment rather than, like, you know, the crabs themselves are OP. And I'm also realizing there's another Wolf of Badru on the board that was hiding somewhere. I don't know where that was hiding, but I'll update that game state to reflect that. So using a stinger, trying to finish off the Wolves of Badru, which is fair. Gets one there. And I guess that explains why Boromir was so willing to go so many order markers on Badru, since he had one that was hidden, even from the caster. Number 3 is on Werewolf Lord. He's got to kill the Hive at some point. I don't know if you go for it now or if you go for the drone. Looks like he's going for the drone, which I think is fair. The Stinger's still going to get an attack on him, though. But it's also like, when do you want to start just dishing attacks into the Hive? Because that is kind of sort of wasting order markers. Not wasting, right? Like you're dealing damage, but you're not killing squads that can attack you back. The Hive's not going to attack you back. All right, let's see. Back to the comments that I've been missing. I think I'm with you on the 5v3s. Yeah, right. Let's see. Yeah, well, having a big hero unit like that might tip the scales. Like that's the wild card. I think. Like how quickly you can deal with Werewolf Lord is going to be a big factor in the game. That said, even now the Drudge, there's just one squad of Drudge on the board, but they can deal damage. And Ginglebong's going to go for the snipe on that last Badru. There's one order marker on the Wolves of Badru, and so it's possible it's number 1. So I think he's going to go for the snipe there, which is great. Really nice having the dice on transparent background. I know, right? The green screen. This was set up by Sam Frost, or Samuel Frost, I think is his username. But yeah, he set up just these dice trays for us, and they're great. They're so good to have. Oh, Stinger going for the drain for the attack up. Wait, why don't you just take even ground and then go for a 3v3 then? I guess technically a 4v4 is better than a 3v3, but not that much more? I don't know, maybe. Oh, but I guess taking that glyph does also mean for the Hive Rebirth, he would get that 10% boost as well there. And he sniped that first order marker, so the Badru's down. No more Badru's on the board. Wolves of Badru. And steals the order marker, so now Ginglebong gets to make some attacks at the Werewolf Lord. So these Drudge can do work. Like, it's only attacks of 2. He should probably be it should be fairly easy for him to get into attacks of 3 with them. There's enough height on the board. And attacks of 2 can do work, right? Like, we just saw one wound go through there. So Werewolf Lord is down to 3 lives. I think, and like, the Werewolf Lord is going to take a minute to break through like this many squad figures, right? Like, he's got good stats, better stats than the remaining squads do, but there's just enough squads on the board that's going to take him time to break through that. And if he's attacking the squads, he's not attacking the Hive, which could be just rebirthing. So yeah, I'd say this is pretty solidly in Ginglebong's favor currently. Looks like the Werewolf Lord is going to take a leaving engagement attack, though, and go for the Drudge to keep them from running to height. I think that's a good choice. So now he's got at least 2 of them stuck on even ground with him. And kills one of the Drudge. But let's see, Ginglebong here, so he can still make that even ground and then one from high ground. Or he's looking to see if he can range Werewolf Lord from height with the Stinger. I don't think he can, so yeah, you take a Drudge turn. Oh, you could even go for the Glyph, yeah. Go for the Glyph and then power up your remaining squads. Looks like he's not going to do that, though. He'd be out of range, so he wouldn't be able to make that attack on the Werewolf Lord, so I think that's fair. He make an attack of 2, that does not go through, make an attack of 3, that goes through. Man, this Werewolf Lord's defense has not been that great either. That's been a tough part of it too. You what? Sure, you can jump in if you want.
break the whole system down. All right.
Yeah, no, there's just a lot of stuff to bump here. So we've got joining us Roguescaper.
Hello.
He's gonna hop in for the last little part of this game. How you doing?
I'm doing well. I'm doing really good today.
Oh, good.
Looks like we have the Werewolf Lord and some Wolves Badru clan.
Yep.
Don't see
So
those too often.
I know, right? Like both of these armies are pretty cool. Like the Hive plus a bunch of squads, and then the werewolves. Yeah, not stuff you get to see super often.
Kind of two unusual pairings, at least not like they're fun. And I think Anubian wolves are almost really good.
Almost.
Almost.
Yeah, right.
They're like
It's like-
last 10% really limits their ability.
It does.
How is it working?
It's working great.
Excellent.
Yep. We've got. Yeah, it's looking good. No glitches. Yeah, it's going well.
Excellent. Yeah. The only problem is to get rid of all the visual glitches. I had to lock it at 720p, and you really do lose a lot of detail. And sometimes it's kind of hard to tell like what figures are which. But
Especially when you've got like 3 different squads of Marro on the board.
and I know how
But
to
it's
fix
okay.
that, but it would require hardware that we don't have, so I'll try to fix it next time.
Okay, yeah, that's fair. But no, it's working. We can tell what's what at least. And
What's this endgame state? So we have, is it Werewolf attacking Hive at this point right now?
so, did the werewolf just attack?
Are we
the Hive?
on Delta
It's
points right
probably
now?
good. We're on Delta, yeah. Yeah, so I think the werewolf was going for. I missed who had attacked there, but yeah, it needs to kill the Hive.
Okay.
In order to because otherwise the Hive's just gonna keep
Yeah,
popping
it's
out units.
ad nauseum.
Yeah, so and he does have him down to like 1 of each squad member remaining.
Can you infest a Hive?
Yeah.
You can. You can turn a Hive into a werewolf.
Uh huh.
Yeah, never.
And then you can take a turn with the Hive. I don't
That's
know
why
that
you
it-
always have some emergency Marro in your back pocket in case your werewolf decides to attack
Right?
the
Yeah,
Hive.
just bring a squad of stingers.
Yeah,
You never
or
know when it's
Drudge
gonna
if you
happen.
really are desperate. Yeah.
Yeah. Especially in Delta. How much are Drudge in Delta? There, let's see. 40 points.
Yeah, 40.
Yeah, you can spend 40 on a.
Oh,
Oh, the
three
Hive just wounded the werewolf lord.
I think the werewolf is going to turn into a Hive now. That's how that
There you,
works.
yeah, that's how it works out, right?
You bite the werewolf to show superiority.
You're right. Yeah, no, it's not looking good for that werewolf, unfortunately.
What's he at? He's at. Oh yeah. This is a really unique endgame state. It looks like here. Just you have your stingers kind of well developed. Your werewolf making the last ditch effort. Does he have any squad members left? I can't really fully see.
There is 1 Anubian in his start zone.
Okay. So for the bonding.
But
or
yeah.
marker,
Oh no, that's not even the bonding one.
oh, it's Anubian, not Badru.
Yeah. So, but the Hive is also taking damage. So let me get this a little bit more accurately updated there. But we just need 1 more wound on that werewolf lord, and then we're basically done. Unless that Anubian really goes crazy, but attack's not going through yet. So yeah, they're keeping strong, but if that Stinger's probably taking height next turn.
Yeah.
So I think
This is a
that's
good
where
map
we're
for
gonna-
Sting. There's lots of area, and you can afford to lose them to lava because of the Hive. So you really have that,
Yeah,
that
right.
development options that you wouldn't really have with other units.
Yeah, no, it's really that attrition that's able to get. I think that's really worked well with the game for Ginglebong because the squads are trading pretty evenly. Yeah, there's the kill
Yeah, that's
there.
it right there.
Yeah, the whole time, like the squads are trading pretty evenly, but since Hive can rebirth, that's just like, all right, that means I'm winning. If we're even, then the Hive wins.
Yeah, that was a fun one just to hop into. It's I like seeing unusual pairings.
Yeah, right? It's always fun to see. It's what I like about Telltale. Are you playing in this event?
I am, so I'm probably gonna hop off. But thanks for letting me hop on.
Yeah, no. I guess all that to say, I kind of got into a ramble there. It's a lot to try to like, get into that area there. And it looks like we've got a big old black bar on the screen. Interesting. I'll be right back. That's something with the dice tray. I'm going to go see if I can fix that dice tray so that we can see Doc's army there. I'll be right back. Bars on both. Yeah, there's a little bit of one on Vydar's. I'll grab that next time I'm over there. It's not that bad. I don't know. Actually, now that you've pointed that out, that's gonna bug me. So I might run over there a little bit earlier than I was thinking. But actually, yeah, you know what? While I'm thinking about it and while I know how to fix it, because it's a pretty easy fix, I'll be right back again. Oh, did that not fix? Okay, I'll run over and I'll fix that line. Oh, because there's a little bit going on both of them again. Okay, I'll give them a little bit before I go bug them again. Yeah. Oh, board game board. No worries, no worries. You're not bugging me. I honestly, I appreciate it. I appreciate the questions for one. The interaction from chat is great, and then also pointing out stuff that's like distracting you. Because, like, it might not be as distracting to me, but if it's distracting to the viewer, then that's good to know, right? Like, it's good for me to see what's going on there and make sure I'm taking action to make the viewing experience as good as possible. But I'm going to just stick around here for a second just because there are some attacks going through, and I don't want to miss these early attacks. It's like Microcorp taking, so that first shot was at a Frostclaw, second attack at somebody who's on lower ground, but it does get blocked. And then one more going through. They're just double checking line of sight there.
Hero Escapers, I'm TO number 4 right now, which means you better start playing faster.
Alright, make the attack, and it does also get blocked. Microcorp agents have seen this, like, incredible, just, I don't know, not resurgence, because they were never top figures in the normal game, but since Delta, they, like, it's because Delta brought down their price for a while, and then people are like, hey, these guys are pretty good, I'm going to start running a bunch of them. And even though they've been nerfed, what are they at now? I think they're actually, yeah, so their original cost is 100. They, I think, were they as low as 80? Maybe not quite 80. Maybe it was like 85 or something like that. But they were like a bit lower for a while. And people are like, hey, yeah, these guys are good. I'm going to start running a bunch of them. And they've now been nerfed, so they're now sitting at 110. So again, originally 100, now they're at 110. So they're higher than their original price, and people are still running them because they're still good, which I think is just very fun. Again, we're like with Delta, kind of like we were talking about last time. If you bring Microcorp agents to a regular tournament, you're going to get weird looks because people are going to be like, why are you running these guys? But if you bring it to Delta, it's like one of the most natural things to do in the world because, like, they're good. Turns out they're pretty good. When things have been balanced a bit more, they become very good, and they're so good at just running up, snagging height, and taking shots down. You see 2 squads or even 1 squad of them fairly often. And I'm also now realizing that good question. Why is there such a point disparity between these players to start? Those are classic points, huh? I think. Maybe. Or what is going on there? Something is off with the points there, because that should not be how it is. Okay, let me see if I can fix that real quick. Cause what would that be there? Also, though, one sec. Don't want to miss figures. Did a Frostclaw just get killed? I think a Frostclaw got sniped there. Okay, I'm also realizing. It's good. It's good to realize things and to recognize what's going on here. But I'm also realizing that I put the figures on the wrong side of the board. I gave the wrong figures to the players. So let me fix that as well real quick. Let's see. It's the easiest way to do that. So figures is going to be easiest to fix. Let me fix that first and then I'll take a look at those points. Thanks for pointing that out. I hadn't realized that.
Oliver Tony, you have 6 minutes left. This is a reminder to bring up your cards as soon as you're done.
Let's see. Now, where did Alastair MacDirk go? There you are. Apologies. I know I advertised this as like now a bug-free experience, and I'm still finding ways to mess up the stream. And it's you know, small potatoes mess up. I'm not being too hard on myself, but like if only I could just do all the things correctly the first time. That would be great, right? Eventually, I'll get there by the final game that I cast. I'll do it all correctly. No, sorry. It'll be like the third to last game that I cast. I'll do it perfectly. I'll be like, finally, I've got it figured out. And then the actual last game that I cast. Oh, hang on. I just did the wrong one again. Yeah, it turns out I can't talk and do stuff as well as I like to think I can. But, so third to last game that I cast, I'll get it all correct the first time. And it will be great. And then the second to last game, I'll get it like a little bit wrong, and I'll be like, "Oh, come on! I just did it last time. How come I've got this. I can do it again, just one more time." And then the last game, I'll just get it all wrong. Totally, it'll be awful. You know, that's the usual pattern to how things go, right? At least they are for me. I don't know about you guys, but it's like you hit your peak, and you get enough time to enjoy it, but then also watch your own downfall as you're like finally, as you get comfortable with it, and then you just let things I don't know, you get a little too comfortable with it, and then it all just falls apart again, and then it ends before you get the chance to like make it up. Alright, let's see. Almost got these figures fixed. I apologize, it's like an easy process, but it is just like copying and pasting and going back and forth between tabs. Okay, figure should be fixed. Now, let's see what's going on with those points, because those are not... I am on Delta. If I change to... Hang on, let me mess with these buttons. Got a classic both games. Why are these Delta points so off? Holy cow. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there. They should not be that much off, though, I believe. I'm going to have to check with our tech guy, Sam, on that. I can look at the spreadsheet that this is pulling information from. And I can make sure that the armies are correct, too. Hey!
Are you planning on doing the same thing for the side event?
So for like the streaming and stuff.
Yeah.
So we'll only be casting the championship. So like, for the afternoon, we'll just do the top cuts.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just not going to mess with it. I'm just going to keep it back.
Okay. Perfect. Thank you. All right. Let me make sure I've got these armies correct. Yeah, I've got them correct. I didn't mess up any figures, so. But that is a big discrepancy. Hang on, let me look at... These should be 490 points delta. The Vydar army is fine. The Dock army, for some reason... Okay, I think what's happening is that the left army is correctly reading the points for delta. The right army, or the right side army, is reading the classic points instead of delta. No, hang on. That's still not correct. What's going on there? Something's happened on the back end with the spreadsheets. If I'm looking at the spreadsheets, it's still... So the spreadsheet is incorrect as well. But it's like incorrect in a different way. Anyway, so I'm just gonna have to ask Sam about that one. Thanks for pointing that out. That is unfortunately something with these spreadsheets. I don't trust myself to edit the algorithms and stuff because I know if I change one thing and think I fixed it, then I'll like mess up 3 other things. So I won't do that for now. But that's good to know. So I'll see if Sam can fix that quickly between rounds, or it might be a lunch thing, honestly. Hey, how you doing? Yeah, jump on in. Good to help you. It'll be good for me. I haven't been paying. I just noticed.
Attention. It's all right.
Yeah, no, it's good. We can jump into the game too because I've not been paying super close because I realized that something else is wrong, but that's okay. So,
what do we have here?
So we got Vydar, Dock. Those are the armies. I'll let you look at those real quick while I count how many guys are dead.
Okay, right now.
And update that.
Do we know how many squads of Knights of Weston and how many, I guess, Hornskull?
So that'll be, you've got the blank out of blank stuff going on.
Oh, okay.
So there are three Microcorp are gone. I think it's still full Hornskull Brutes. And then how many Frostclaws are on the board? So just 1, 2.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is definitely an interesting matchup because this map feels like very range favored in some ways. But the Alastair is just such a great, and the bears he's chased down so fast.
Right.
But I guess once those bears drop, I wonder like if how he's gonna get use out of the knights. I guess like my biggest like question with this matchup. But if you can take out the Microcorp, then I guess you doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's true. So you really want to get this Microcorp off the board because especially with so many pocket height spots, right? Mm-hmm. Like you can really hide from those knights and just take snipes at them.
It's interesting. Let's see, where does he have his Microcorp? It's hard to see.
Microcorp, we've got start zone, just out of start zone.
Okay. Yeah, because I'd probably want to see like his Hornskulls screening the Microcorp, but at the same time you want to get height. So it's kind of like a weird dynamic where you can't do 2 things at once.
I know, right? Like, well, and I was talking earlier about like, so Microcorp have had this kind of interesting thing going on with just their use in Delta, right? Where like, do you remember what their points were dropped to earlier? Was it like 85?
Yeah, I think maybe 80 at first, even and then 85.
80, 85, and now they're like 110, so they're like above
their
original
definitely,
price.
Like Chris,
turns out they're good.
Yeah, I know. Chris is winning a lot of tournaments with them. Yeah, they're really good. 7 range stingers basically on height is what you have. You can just abuse the range. Lead, and then if you lead with them, they just steamroll.
Yeah, right.
Which is really obnoxious. So usually you want to lead with them. Now, Alastair, though, and bears are fast and are pretty good at picking them off, though. So I don't know. It's weird. I kind of actually like Doc's army, I think, more, even though on paper you would initially probably lean towards the Microcorp on this map, especially, but...
Mm-hmm. Let's see, real quick, let's see. Who has joined you? Sorry, I should have announced that. This is Earthling/Max is joined to talk through the rest of the game with us.
Yeah, hi guys. What's up?
Happy to see you.
Yeah, slept in this morning, missed this tournament, but that's alright. That's alright.
Hey, that's good.
That's playing for it.
That's why we've got the caster's booth over here.
Exactly.
So you can join in.
No, these are really fun.
I was so worried about sleeping in this morning.
Yeah, I know.
Last year I stayed up late playing Zombicide with Sir HeroScape, and the next day I missed the first round. I woke up shoot, ran downstairs.
I didn't even stay up that late, but I woke up at like 4 or 5 in the morning and then couldn't. And then I, of course, was like messaging Foudzing online because he's up at like 6 hours ahead of us.
Yeah.
So then, about like the tournament last night. So then I just couldn't get back to sleep until,
until the wrong time.
Until 7 o'clock or whatever, yeah.
Yeah, that's how it goes sometimes.
Yeah.
Alright. 1 second, I'm going to update this. Bear,
Yeah.
real quick. Yeah.
Now, is that a knight right there?
Let's see, yep, so you got knights
Yep, so he's
running up, and he does have the move glyph.
Yeah,
so
he's got the move glyph, and he's pressuring the disengage glyph. So if even if he tried to use the like horn skulls as protection, it's gonna be tough. It's tough to. Although Frostclaws are down. Alastair though with the 5 life still. Where's the Alastair at?
Alastair's right there by the big glacier.
Okay.
So yeah, so he's got decent positions, but he's got. I don't know. It feels like, does he actually have fewer numbers, or do I just feel like he's got fewer numbers than I would like?
He's lost 3 bears to 3 Microcorp. So actually, those last 3 in Microcorp are like really, really key. The fact that he kept them. If he can take out 1 more Microcorp, will be huge for this matchup. But like, it's now looking like kind of tough.
Is that something that you think is like worth overextending, like really trying to extend and go after, and like really, I guess, chase down a Microcorp, or?
If it's in a defensive position, if you can maintain height, like I don't know.
So I guess right now, if he was able to get disengaged and go, so you'll be close to the start zone, and there's like plenty of brutes ahead.
Yeah, I don't know if that's worth it because you're gonna get tacked down by brutes.
Okay.
So you probably just go for brutes right now and just wait your time until you can like keep pressuring, I guess, the Microcorp so that he's like it's scared and tough to like put order markers on.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know, and then just leave him on low ground, I guess, at this point. He has high ground, so I guess it's not that scary. But
yeah, I guess that is one nice thing when you're playing into Microcorp on this map is they've got a lot of pockets to shoot from, but you've got a lot of pockets to like make it even.
Yeah. Yeah, like a common move is just like hold, like if he held the 3 height spots, right? Mm-hmm. Doc's army is all melee, so he would have to come to low ground eventually.
Right, yeah.
Right, so that's like, ideally you'd want to have your Microcorp within 5 spaces of that 3 perch, just camp that top spot. It looks like at least a couple of them are though. I don't know, he might have 1 out of range of getting there. So he'd still leave 1 spot open, but I don't know, it's like that, but you also have to weigh that, stay out of the Alastair range, which he moves so fast and so far. So it's tough positioning that.
I'm going to update a.
Looks like it's Doc's turn.
So we're looking at the chat real quick. Last year, a lot of us ended up getting sick. Hope you all stay healthy. I hope we stay healthy too. Hopefully, having this before Gen Con helps with that. I was surprised to see Cleon and Foodzing aren't there. Yeah, I was. There's a few people like Cleon, Foodzing, Ryan, Ryguy. I was surprised to not see here.
Ryguy should be here.
Is he coming
today.
just later? Okay,
Yeah, today. Okay. And then obviously coming from France for Foudzing is probably just quite an investment.
Right, yeah, that's a little bit.
I think I think Cody just got accepted to like some like college program or. Like,
oh really?
Going for.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, something cool. So he was studying for that, doing something for that, like prepping for it. So.
Yeah. Hello, do you get ads every time you comment, or is it just coincidental? That is coincidental. That's me spiting you. I just turn on the ads whenever I want to say something, especially at the most interesting parts.
Okay. Just Hornskull, he's just developing towards the move glyph. Where's the last bear?
The last bear?
Yeah.
Oh, it's dead. I did not update that.
Oh, okay. That's all right.
That's me missing stuff.
yeah. I was just trying to find
Like,
it.
Sam has made it very easy to update stuff, but I still have to keep track of it.
Yup,
And,
fair.
And I still miss stuff a lot. Do the snowy mountains do more than block line of sight? Yeah, they're just blocking line of sight. Yep, just line of sight blockers, which is... I think they're used pretty well on this map.
Unless you're playing Zootech. You can get
That's
that
true.
little bonus. Yeah.
Yeah, and then you can place your traverse.
yeah. Hey, how's it going, Ken? So which order marker is this?
This would be... That's a good question. Whoever it is, they're really thinking about their... I think this is Vydar moving brutes still. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
He's got 8 brutes. And it's gonna be the...
Yeah, so I wonder, like, at this point, how you prioritize with... So, because I'm just looking at, you've got brutes, you'd love to take the move glyph, or, like, to threaten the move glyph, right?
Mm-hmm.
But that's... You really got to kind of just get your figures out of the way for that. And with the fast knights coming in, like, you might just have them attack your start zone anyway. So I don't know, like, do you send resources over to try to threaten moves more, or do you just try to, like, shore up a defensive spot?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, I don't know, this is tough. He's gotta kill the knights with whatever resources he has, those 8 knights.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously you'd want to take out the move glyph, but he's got it, like, defensively pretty nicely. You only have, I guess you could shoot it. There's not really any good shots over there, though. Like,
Yeah.
it might be just a, I don't know, fault, like a, not a worthwhile cause. Oh, but he does have, like, a little screen, though, so he is trying to just take some pings on the move glyph, force him to come down to him
Yeah,
with
right,
the
'cause
micros.
even though there's, like, the 6-move knights suck, but you still get to force them to come to you.
Yeah,
right? Like,
yeah.
that's-
So and he has more commons and he has tricky order markers, so he needs to definitely not split his figures up, drag him to him, because the bonding is just what Doc has the easier order markers now. Just throw them all on knights. He needs to keep his units together, I guess, so he doesn't have a crappy order marker.
Right, yeah.
So he's sort of consolidating on that north side. He does have.
I do like taking the shots up, even if they're not likely to go through.
There's a block. Okay, another little ping. He's trying to snipe the move glyph, yeah.
And he gets it. Oh, okay, yeah, he gets it.
Oh, nice. Wow. Was that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? Oh, because he had Thorgrim too.
Yeah,
Thorgrim and
hiding
Hive.
behind the ruin there, so yeah.
And another one. Was that
Another
another knight?
wow.
Was that 3 nights in a row?
That was
Or-
just 2 nights.
2 nights? Okay.
But still.
Oh, there's a
like,
delay between the 2.
oh, okay. Yeah.
That's alright. Damn.
But yeah, no,
That's
like
huge.
2 nights in a row right there. That's
Yeah, that's
plus
really
the
big.
move glyph knight, right? Like, and there's not another knight up there to take the move glyph back. So he could have taken it back with Thorgrim again, but it looks like he's just deciding to throw Thorgrim right up into the start zone.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. You gotta chuck him up. Not great dice for Doc. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. So he's kind of leaving. He's taking height instead of pressuring the disengage glyph. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess, yeah, he's moving within, like, a move glyph from that brute, from that knight. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So he's gonna
So does
be
he
taking
take-
the move glyph, I think.
With Alastair then? Because Alastair's the only one in the...
Potentially? I don't know. We're just taking height,
I guess
expecting
if you get-
more micro
Oh,
order
yeah,
markers.
that could be it. And I guess, like, you know, if you just take the move glyph for 1 turn with Alastair, that's fine, right? Like, if you can get your knights engaged, and then next turn you can bring in Alastair.
1, 2. Does he have any knights under the wall? Or no, he has 4, 5, 6. 6 knights, and they're all back up. I mean, this makes sense. Throw your heroes. His commons are, like, running out. He needs to throw his heroes, give value to the heroes.
Yeah.
Thorgrim is, like, easy one to do because you really don't care if he dies because you get that spirit.
Right. And and Thorgrim onto Alastair would be great.
Yeah, exactly. So
I'd be very happy with that.
it makes sense. Just be defensive with your knights and try to get your value out of your hero.
Earthling 2 down the Ash family last night for the win.
Oh, yeah. We won the 3-headed Hydra last night. We beat the Ashes. Yeah, that's what it was.
That's
it was
awesome.
a good.
Yeah. Congratulations.
It was a good win. Yeah, Team Michigan. But yeah, it was a good tournament. It was fun. 3-headed Hydra. Yeah, we ran Sacred Band, Tagawa Samurai Archers, and Stingers.
Really?
So,
Nice.
Yeah, it was a good one. It was fun.
You didn't even need that Q9 rats action.
Yeah, I mean, I love Q9 rats. I'm a big Q9 player, but I just don't like them in Delta for an extra how many points, like 80 points or something.
Oh, right, yeah.
It's a pretty penny. It can get variance too, but it's still great. Q9's still great.
Mm-hmm. We almost saw one of the games on the stream. We almost saw it got variance last night with Doc. He was playing into Marro drones, so should be easy win for Death Reavers and Q9. But then just a couple drones ran up and smacked Q9 in the start zone, and they both got 3 skulls, and both of them he did block. So he only took 2 wounds from those 2 attacks. But still, it's hey, maybe the drones have a chance. But then that was the only attacks he got from there. So
I thought about playing Q9. I also thought about playing Mimring. I was just so scared of Stingers because they just hit so hard into Q9 or even any of the King builds. So I just switched to Sacred Band. And
Sacred Band seemed really fun, especially with the 20 figure limit. I looked at some of those boards that is a lot of figures.
That's what I mean with Parmenio too. It basically turns it into a Microcorp, with that 15 or higher. It's pretty nice.
Right. Yeah.
So they're just both positioning. So now he's forcing him. He took all 4 height spots, so he's going to force him to come and attack up. Are those all 4 brutes?
On the
back side of the
all
glacier?
4 of those are brutes, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so I like this. It kind of punishes Doc for playing a little slower, which makes sense why he was playing slower, but... What is this?
Is that attacking? That was 3 into Thorgrim.
Okay, wait, Thorgrim? Oh, Thorgrim just took 3 wounds?
Yeah.
Oh. I thought that was an attack from Doc for a sec.
Looks like a good attack from Doc.
Yeah. Wait, did he only roll 3 defense though?
No, he rolled 4.
Oh, he did? Okay.
There was 1 shield, I think. And that's dead Thorgrim.
Ouch. That hurts. I'm going on Alastair. Oh, this is micros. Okay. So it's 2 attacks down from the micros. I see. And then uneven ground. So how are you going to get value out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? You either go to low ground, which you don't like. What's his order markers, though? He only has 1 more on micros, though. So yeah, he's just going to take the move glyph.
Oh, okay. And then still
He's just going to play for the initiative switch, I think.
There you go.
Yeah, so he's just killing 1 more turn, buy for the initiative switch.
If you, in this situation, if you don't get the initiative switch, do you just wait another round for the initiative switch? Or, I guess...
I mean, he probably has to go, so he probably needs... You have to go in, I think, on your 3s, because you need to get, 5 attacks in a row, or 10 attacks in a row, right? You get your 5 on 3, and then the switch and another 5. So, I mean, you can't you just have to go all in and cross your fingers and pray at that point, because he has the height. But if you get a couple kills, then in the switch, you can then take the height, and then you have even grounds. Or you might, with bonding, you might not even need that, but... It looks like, I think that's the switch he's panning for. Yeah. Oh yeah, because he put his X on his Marcu. Oh, that's funny.
Oh yeah.
The opponent, put the X on the opponent's Marcu. Classic Doc mind games.
Gotta love it.
Or his 3, I guess, could be on the opponent's Marcu.
Right?
But
You never know. You never know. I should start, actually. I don't make it out to our local stuff enough, but when I do, I should start doing
just
that.
giving up
like,
a turn.
Especially with like new players.
Yeah,
just be
that's
like,
true.
You don't know what I'm doing. You can't imagine
Yeah.
my strategy here.
The real bold plays. Okay, so these are attacks from Brutes. This is a 3 on Brutes or 2 on Brute? 2 on Brute?
That was 2.
Oh, so he can't even play for the initiative switch.
Oh yeah, because he's...
I don't know.
Alastair gets a kill though.
Okay. Take a wound, attack another Brute.
You
Even
can hit another 5
Question is, what is his 3 on? So he doesn't know if he wants to like hide from the micros, if his 3's on micros, or if it's on Brutes. Stay out of walking distance from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you kill 1 Brute, then you only get 2 oh wait, no, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, you only get 2 attacks, I think. Retaliated. So there's argument for that, or there's argument for just saving the wound from Alastair, or hiding behind the ruin so that you can't be seen by the micros. So he's just gonna save the wound and not bond. Okay, which makes sense. Especially if you might get switched on.
Right. Yeah, no, that changes the conversation we were having earlier, where like instead of like looking for that aggressive left turn, he's like, I need that defense.
Yeah, Doc's in a real tough position. Yeah, the fact that he won initiative here and didn't get a lot done with it. Although only, oh no, yeah, because he's got 8 horn skulls still, right?
Horn skulls.
Was that only 6?
Or sorry.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I did miss at least 1 kill.
Where is it? No, it might be 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What's the unit on the snow?
5, 6, 7, and then that's 3 Microcorp.
Okay,
So yeah, so
7.
it should be 7. Let me update that. Come on.
So, and then 3 was on Horn Skull. Okay, so he's just rushing in. Is it on Alastair or Knight? Oh, it's a Knight. Okay. Oh, so he did just shove the 1 Knight in, so he only gets a maximum of 1 kill. That's pretty good.
Right.
That's actually not bad for Doc. If he blocks, yeah. He takes with that Knight dies, but
1 kill.
he still got 4 Knights. If he wins here, it's kind of tough order markers too for Vydar.
Yeah, right. Like, what do you place on?
You definitely put, I think, 2 on Horn Skull, like 2 order markers on Horn Skull. I think I go 1, 2 on Horn Skull, 3 on micros. You could just full send Horn Skulls, because you have 7 of them. I think I go 1, 2 like he does. 1, 2 X on Horn Skull, and then a 3 on micros. He's gonna go for Horn Skulls. Let's see if he gets some kills here. These are important kills. Oh, he has to take the wound here, I think. Just get more attacks.
Right. And you can
You can only do it 1 per round, back. So maybe he saves it here. Actually, you get 2 attacks with Knights.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair. Just running around the
3, 4, 5, 6. So he's gonna move the other Knights and then move the Knight and the move glyph last to get the other attack, I think. Or no, he's gonna keep the move glyph. Oh, I guess to wrap around, yep, he would have to take a disengage. So then he's only risking 1 Knight again. Oh, he went 2 on micro. Okay. Or no, it's 1 on micro?
Yeah, 1 on micro.
Interesting.
These micro are all going to get attacks done into Alastair then.
It's pretty good, but like now you know I don't know. I don't necessarily like it because, I mean, it may pay off for him, but now he knows to just full send on the Horn Skulls.
Right.
Although he's using the micros as a screen for the other Horn Skulls too, so it's, I don't know. Maybe it is a good move. I wouldn't have done it though.
Oh shoot, that's a dead Alastair though.
Yeah,
So
that might be. That's game. Yeah, that's game. I mean, Knights.
Yeah,
can maybe
without
pull out.
Alastair,
That's tough.
if you get dice, you could work, but
Yeah.
I don't see a real way for that coming back in. Yeesh. And actually, yeah, using micro to like screen kind of for the brutes, because the brutes can just barge right through.
Oh, it's insult into injury now. Oh, there you go.
Okay, there's one.
Okay. Consolation prize. So you have one more attack on a micro?
Yeah. It blocks it. But yeah, let's see, with only 5 knights remaining, it's just a lot of stats to try to push through.
Yeah. I mean, if you can... Wait, so did he kill one Horn Skull? Is he down to 6?
Yeah, killed one.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. I'll fix it.
I guess if he can hold out for... who won initiative this round?
Doc did.
Doc did? Oh, okay. Never mind. I mean, if he can survive, though, his next order markers will again be tough. If he can take out 2 or 3 Horn Skulls and still have 4 Knights, it's possible.
Interesting. Okay, so snagging disengage to...
Yeah, so that he can actually get the... Yeah, because Doc was doing that, like, send 1 Knight out, get some attacks, but, like, trying to save his Knights in the back. Oh.
That's a kill.
That's just dirty. That's just dirty. The double 4 skull attack.
Dude, so many skulls from Vydar.
Oh no.
So many skulls from Doc too.
Yeah,
Just
it's
the wrong
not
time.
on the on defense.
Got an invasion of the hand right there.
Oh. Yeah. Doc wasn't following his age-old advice to roll better.
Right?
Just
Come
roll
on, Doc.
better.
Practice what you preach.
Exactly. That was some good roll. No, the 8 out of 8 skulls is pretty good. I know that's top tier commentary, but
that's what mine boils down to a lot. It's
Yeah.
like, well, this person rolled better dice, and so as you can see, they're in a better position now.
I mean, yeah, he forced Doc into some tough decisions, and then just he's kind of riding on Alastair, and then Alastair dying there.
Yeah. And the brutes just have solid stats
Yeah.
too. It's going to be tough to claw through. Well, okay, gets 2 kills there. Actually, so we're down. Or wait, was that 3 kills?
Doc got.
I think we're down to 3 brutes.
How many?
Sorry, there's one more brute on the good.
How many knights? You know, it's only 3 knights
so
left.
3 knights versus 3 Microcorp and
4 brutes.
Yeah.
Okay, and this is what his 3. Wait, you sure Doc won initiative?
Pretty sure.
Okay. I mean, if he can block all 3 of these attacks, he leaves 3 knights. It is doable.
Yeah.
Because he has 3 of each, and order markers are tough. It's gonna be really hard though. 4 move knights though. Ugh. But yeah. Wait, so Doc does not have an order marker after this?
Yeah, correct.
Oh, he moves to
He does this sideways thing,
Yeah, okay.
Alright, we're down to 2 knights. Let's see, that's 5.
Olsen the Knights win the initiative. What is he? Oh, so he did 3 on. See, I don't know if I like that. Well, he's gonna obviously have like 1 or 2 on micros. Probably 2 on micros. Because with only 4 brutes, if you lose that initiative and you lose 2 brutes.
Right, yeah, that would be...
Then you only have 1 attacks, the other one's on the disengage. Or no, he's no longer on the disengage clip, but he's probably out of range walking.
Yeah, I can't quite make it to any of the other brutes, but... Alright, block for Doc. And more skulls for block for Doc.
Alright,
so we're down to 1 knight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good game. I mean, it has been, but...
GG's. It's...
The Alastair blow kind of did it. He needed some, that double attack from Alastair to be able to take out 2 horn skulls. And
really needed to be able to use that.
He saved it, though, because he wanted the health, but I don't know. I personally would have burned it there. He had a nice move, though, of, positioning his knight so he could only get 1 knight.
Yeah, right. So he had that, but
I mean, it was great versus melee, but the Microcorp, but the Microcorp or markers, it's not going to do. It's beautiful versus melee, but it's not going to do much versus the Microcorp that can just shoot over.
No, and that's the problem. And I think Vydar was doing a good job of bouncing back and forth with his own markers.
Yeah.
And it's I don't know, I guess I go back and forth with that. If I'm Doc there, would I also try to play that defensively and try to just block things off there? Or would I maybe try to rush out of... I think I probably would have tried to rush out a bit more. I don't know, Vydar had such a good position.
Glenerville only supports or shadows over the 1 road tile, so I don't know. I don't know if he's going to move. I don't anticipate him moving Glenerva at all, but maybe he could. Oh, he's leading Astra. I do like the 1 OM on Astra, or 2 OMs on Astra, just to get them in place. Aldrix comes in. Oh, no, he's revealing the X. Oh no, he actually has a 1 on it. Okay. So he is moving Glenera. That makes sense. Is it the move glyph? Grab the move glyph. Get the bugs all in place. So this is interesting. Yeah, Maladrix is actually really nice with the move glyph because you move the bugs first and then the hero, so you can grab the move glyph and then move her with the move glyph.
No, actually, I love that about the bonding pattern.
Yeah, it's different than your normal bonding where you get hero first.
No, I was playing a game with her and I was like, man, I really wish Maladrix had a little extra move.
Oh, and
so
he's just going in.
Nice.
The rush.
Just full send.
Full send. I mean, why not? I guess get your value. Oh, and you can get the D2. If he gets a, wait, was that 4 skulls?
That's 4 skulls, yeah.
And then 2.
And then 2 skulls, and that is.
How many wounds is that?
Let's see. Oh, he's using the D20. Okay, sorry. I'm gonna run back over real quick and have him use the D6.
What was the D20 that he had?
He's just using it to count wounds, but it's not going to show up there, so I'm going to have him use the D6.
I was just wondering if Titus rolled for festering, the festering thing. I wanted to see. That's an exciting part. Whether he blows up the Glenerva with the... Well, you can't do it, I think, until you have a dead Festering Honor Guard. Is that right? I should know these new cards better.
So that is 4 wounds.
4 wounds. Yeah, that's pretty spicy. Now you might know this or not. Can Maladrix not use her infest unless one of the bugs are dead?
Correct.
Okay, that's what I thought. So no infesting on Glenerva, but she's already almost dead, so it doesn't really matter. Then we get 3 Astra attacks. Okay.
And, all right, so Maladrix Rush, does it just win? Engaging some 10th already.
Yeah, get your kills on 10th if you can. I mean, the attacks on the Astra aren't going to be very fun. Yeah, take Wannick, why not? What are you going to do with the last one? He's trying to work his way to a 10th. I don't think he can. So you take a random lucky shot on an Astra? I guess he is. Sometimes you get them. So 10th, 2 out of 2 is pretty good. It's a dead one.
Man, those attack dice.
Another 2 out of 2.
What
What was that? It's tough to. We need Veggie to roll on the screen.
Blanking so many rolls.
1.
Too.
Was that another blank? Was that a blank with an Astra?
That was a blank.
Oh,
yeah.
with an Astra too. Those gotta hurt. Those hurt so bad.
And there's Glenerva. Oh my goodness.
And Glenerva's dead. Oof. This is a power lead from Titus.
That's
then,
wow. Just
did he blank with another Astra? Oh, that just is disgusting. He's already down to 4 Astra. Oh no, he's got 3 squads of Astra. Okay, so he's only 2 dead. He's down to 7.
This overlay real quick because there's damage
Yeah,
happening.
death is happening fast. Titus is not waiting.
And Titus hasn't taken anything, right?
He's not waiting. No, he hasn't taken. I don't know. I didn't
No
see.
wounds. No festering have been killed. I don't think there's any wounds on.
Is that one?
Or is that one on Maladrix?
It might be.
There's one on Maladrix. All right.
I saw. I mean, he got 3,
So, hey, there's
3
something.
attacks from Astra. All right, some more Astra attacks. Oh, there's 2. Oh no, it's a dead festering.
Okay.
Attack another honor guard or attack. I don't know if he moved any. I don't think he moved. That's another one. Go for a 3rd one. Probably not.
Okay, so got 3 honor guards.
Oh, he got 3.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
Right?
No, that was great.
Not.
What's the
compared
D20?
To what?
Oh, that's Wannick.
Oh, okay. Oh, I do need to update.
What do you
that.
kill here? Do you kill a 10th or a Astra? That's tough. You're down to 7. So you have 2 squads of Astra or 3?
3 squads of Astra.
Okay.
And then, let's see, that was Wannick up top, right?
Yeah.
And then move down low.
Yeah.
Alright. So,
Yeah, so
how much of a chance do you think Veggie still got in this after that opening?
I mean, again, the 10th are great. 10th are great. You save.
It's not terrible. Like you've got him down on attacks per turn.
He's tied up with Astra. Now, if you're Titus, how many wounds are on Maladrix now?
I think it's just the 1.
Just 1. How many Astra are tying him up?
Good question. Maybe a couple, but I think I'd be fine taking a couple, leaving it.
That's what I was saying.
Up to 10.
I would be tempted to just, take a couple of LEAs, rush the 10th, ignore the Astra, but yeah, I mean.
If you can get Astra or Stingers into Astra endgame, you're happy.
Oh yeah, but Veggie's anticipating this. He's tying Maladrix down with a couple more. 1, 2. He's gonna tie another one up, block that spot. Yeah, I mean, so now he's taking 3 or 4 LEAs if he wants to do that. That's too much, maybe. It's a big initiative win. Good for Veggie.
Oh, that's a blank.
Oh, how many wounds did you just take?
Sure. Oh, okay, sorry. That was 2 wounds on Maladrix.
Oh.
2 more wounds on Maladrix.
That's
This
2
is
life left?
Yeah,
Or-
2 life left.
Well, there's no taking LEAs now.
Yep. Holy cow.
This game
This
is
game
fast.
is insane, yeah.
Blocks the last. Oh, is that attacks?
And that, that actually bites so much because you can't take LEAs now, and now you're stuck with the Ashra.
Yeah, and then
That
you
are so
just
good
one
into
shield
that.
defense.
Yeah.
It's gross. He gets 1 honor guard, keep the move glyph. Was that an Astra up top?
Yeah, it's an Ashra, so he's just going for some lucky hits into Ashra, I guess, at this
Yeah,
point.
1 shield will do it.
Which makes sense, yeah.
Waiting for Veggie's last attack from the move glyph and another shield. Yeah, Astra are disgusting. Stingers though
Stingers can clean up.
can clean up, but it's an even match now.
6, 10. How many stingers do you, how many tenths do you think stingers can, like, comfortably?
How many squads? 1, 2, 3 squads of
3
stingers.
squad stingers, yeah. And there are also Tarn that don't matter tons, but
Okay.
they're there.
Yeah, I mean, if he holds that move glyph, that's huge.
That's true.
You can get the stingers up in the action really fast. I don't know if he put all 3 on Maldrix, though. He's going to be in trouble if he did. I hope he only went 2 on her, but I wouldn't have blamed him if he went 3.
After that opening, I'd be
Yeah.
like, yeah, we're fine.
And I mean, in most cases, you don't lose anything with Maldrix, because if they
That's
get
true.
kills, he's not in a position to kill stingers. But at the same time, like, she just went down a little, like 1 or 2 order markers faster than she probably would have normally. So, what's the order marker on? This is a 10th order
Yeah,
marker.
this is 10.
Just counting out bayonet charges.
Looks like it.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, so you can't really get a 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know if you can get a bayonet charge on Maladrix. But yeah, I would be trying to get that.
You get, like,
Get rid of that
one.
move glyph. Get rid of the move glyph.
Yeah, you need that down.
Take out the festering because they're scarier. And then if you have extra attacks, yeah, you attack up. Can Maladrix shift to that spot and attack a 10th? Is that why he doesn't want to go up there? Or
Oh, good question.
I can't really
Probably
tell.
should be able to, right?
That's probably why he doesn't want to go up there, I'm guessing.
That's fair.
The even ground looks tempting, but you don't want to give any 10th.
Right, yeah, you can't afford to lose him right now.
Yeah. Blocks. He's honor guard.
Well,
Taking bayonets to the face. That's going to be tough to block, yeah. Shot up into Maladrix.
solid block.
2 block. And then attack the move glyph. This one's big.
Gets it.
Oh,
Yeah.
dang.
Alright, number 2 on Mal.
Yeah.
Just trying to clear up the
Yeah,
Ashra, hoping
hope
for,
for
a
some
blank.
blanks. No. Oh, these
looking
Asher
for-
are
oh,
so
there's a blank.
frustrating. Oh, there was? Oh,
Yeah, so
okay.
1 blank, but I think there's still at least 1 more currently engaged. Let's see, let me get that real quick.
Looks like
Oh, hang on, now we're doing 1, 2, 3. It's 4 dead Ashra. Right, and then all of the honor guard are gone.
where are all the other Ashra? I can't see. Oh, 1,
I can
2,
see 1,
3.
2, 3, 4. Is there 1 more that's like maybe engaged on the
No,
far
4.
side of Mal?
There should be 4 alive, and then 5. If there's,
Oh, wait, there's
5 dead,
sorry.
or no, there's 4 dead.
1 down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay, there's 5. Yeah, hopefully it's on stingers, I think, for Titus's sake. For veggies, really hoping to just take out the Maladrix and then maybe... Three was who won initiative? Oh yeah, Veggie won initiative.
Veggie won, yeah. And this is still actually kind of tough because, like, you know, Maladrix is almost dead, but still so much defense.
3 skulls,
I say
though.
like,
yeah,
there we go. I jinxed it.
That's the commentator's curse.
Yeah. Like, you know, there's a good chance for Maladrix here. I say as she gets.
Enough attacks. 10. That's why 10th Reg are good. Oh, 3 was on them. Okay, so now you can clear out some Ashra. And then it's going to be the 10th for Stinger Wars.
Yeah, what a weird game this is.
So yeah, now, like I said, he's thinned out a little bit of each. It's going to be... So like early game looked actually pretty veggie favored, but now Titus has the easier order markers. So now...
That's true,
and these next 2 rounds are going to be big. If he can thin them out and then make order markers really hard, Titus has that advantage. But Veggie still got the numbers advantage, so I don't know.
Yeah. He's got like 10 to
Who
really
can
good
abuse,
can be really good into stingers. Although it's the range into 10th, that's also very nice. Right?
Yeah.
So
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 6 spaces away for the stinger to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to get onto that gray spot to shoot down. So I don't know. Maybe you just grab the move glyph. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Or you take.
And then get your other guys into good spots to shoot. Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah. It's full send stingers though. I don't know what you do with Veggie though here.
That's where you gotta make the tougher choices.
He'd love to like have a sneaky Astra order marker to tie up some stingers, but majority of them are gonna go on 10th. And I don't know. I don't know how you get value out of your Astra, your 5 Astra left.
Yeah. Like, you need the stingers to kind of come closer to the middle of the map.
Yeah. So I guess you kite with your 10th, try to pull the stingers towards you, and then have the sneaky Astra OM go in. 16 to what Tanner? 13. So he won. He's taking the move glyph. Take that shot on the 10th. Oh, what's up? How's it going, Demetrius? Oh, good to see you down here.
Man, I'm excited.
I know. You just coming in?
Just
Oh, nice. Oh, what's up? How you doing? Where's your son at? He's just walking.
Right on cue.
Yeah, exactly. Right on cue.
Yeah.
He is. Oh man.
Are you the only one from Michigan?
No, we're Muskie's playing. He's in this event. Skywell, Kevin, is down here. Orange Mailman's here too. But
Man, you did bring the crew in.
we brought the whole crew. This is the first time we brought this many Michigan people here. That's cool. It's sick to see you too.
Hope you get to play.
Oh yeah, of course. That was father of Julian. We play. He plays in Ohio.
Nice.
He is. We at one point we were playing a lot of games. The Michigan crew and them were meeting in like Lima, Findlay area and playing some tournaments.
That's awesome.
So like played with him a lot of times. This is his first time at ScapeCon now, so that's cool.
Sweet. I love it when you got people who like do their first time.
Yeah. What did I miss? He killed a few 10th.
I think he's killed. Is that just 110?
110, 210?
Oh no, 210. Sorry. Yeah. So there's only 4 remaining, so that's...
Only 4 10th remaining? That's going to be tough. That's going to be tough for Veggie. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's going to be tough for Veggie.
Yeah.
Because already, he's...
Asher are going to struggle to get...
Yeah, and see, this is already, like I'm saying, like Titus can now start to snipe order markers. He's got 3 on 10, so he knows at least 2 is probably on 10.
Right.
And now he can start packing away, making his order markers ineffective. Like, So it's sometimes, even though it feels wrong, like in normal games where you have like real armies, you want to, I guess, like not go in waves, but sometimes it's advantageous in like weird, chunky armies like this.
Yeah.
Where it's like I can just lead it and then lead
And
my
let
next
it burn
wave
out
because I have easy order markers. Like,
Right?
and you know, sometimes it feels wrong because like with like 4 squads of dwarves in my goal, that's wrong. Do not play with waves. Do not play.
Right.
So you're like have to relearn, I guess, HeroScape in some of these formats. Or know when it's right to, I guess, go in waves and when to mix order markers. It's really Titus is really getting the advantage though for doing this.
Yeah, no, and that's one of the things I love about the game, and like these different formats where like, you know, it does change how you're playing the game or how you're approaching the game.
Yeah, because you play an army with Glenerva, Ashra, Stingers, very different than if you had all Stingers or all.
Right.
I mean, and it's obvious, right? Obvious saying that, but it's not always. It doesn't always correlate to play. Sometimes people just have their way they play.
You kind of get into your patterns,
yeah,
right?
you get into your patterns, and you're like, okay, I'm gonna play it this way. I'm gonna play my range and pull them back into my start zone, and then in my melee. It's really common, like in those cheesy armies, but sometimes like just throw Maladrix in there, get as much as you can get, wreak havoc, make the order markers tricky.
Maladrix is so good for that too. Like, she's insane. Oops, sorry, that's not. So, 10th did get 2 more kills there, so they're getting kills, but it's just the numbers. Yeah.
So now what Titus is gonna do is try to stay out of Asher range, so within 5, and then just pick off 10. So that if he does have a weird sneaky order marker on Ashra, it doesn't matter. He's not going to get any attacks from it. So that's why he's like, really extending that range, abusing the range. Although he is thinning out on Stingers, he needs to kill some 10th here. Every 10th is huge. Oh wait, only 2 10th left?
2 10th left, yeah.
Okay.
And then the 4 Warriors of Ashra.
Yeah, it's just attack the 10th, stay out of the Ashra range is the name of the game. And 3 skulls will probably do it.
That'll do it.
Wait, did you just take a Stinger out?
No, that was the 10th.
Oh, those were the 2 10th.
Yeah,
oh,
so
dang.
those are them. And so now the 10th are gone off.
This could be tough.
Yeah. I don't see...
And you lost an order marker on 10th? Yep, so...
Yeah, I don't see 4 Ashra getting through 6 Stingers.
Yeah, it's a tough matchup. Let's see, 1... Who's on the move glyph? Is that Stingers?
Yep, Stinger on the move glyph. Then you get the 2.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you can only get 1 attack up if you win initiative. It's not great. So yeah, it's just the abuse range game. Take height, shoot down on Ashra. He has to make sure his Stingers are spread though, because you get tied up with Ashra. Yeah, you do not want to double it. Oh no, don't. Well, I guess maybe 2. But see, I don't like this though, because if these block, which they will, Ashra can now tie down melee.
Yeah, that's true.
I want to spread my Stingers out. Spread them out. Spread them. No, Titus, no.
No.
I don't like this because now the Ashra might come in.
Dude, they blocked all 3 attacks.
So now they're going to get melee range and they're going to get their 1 shield defense. Like, that's why you spread them out. He only has 2 Ashra in range. Mm-hmm. I get it. He's trying to prevent the height, right?
Right.
But you're playing Ashra. Like, do not let
just don't let him
1 Ashra tie up multiple Stingers. That's not fun. This is 30.
And, oh man. Oh, and the skull's coming in prevention too.
I guess it doesn't matter. Yeah. See, but if they were spread now, he would have only got 2 Stinger kills, and you'd have a unengaged Stinger.
Right. Yeah. Exactly.
Because he can't. It's the range, abusing the range. You want to make sure. I don't know if he could have. He probably wouldn't have got 3 attacks down. He probably would have had 2 attacks down.
Right.
1 attack from
height.
But this is why you do that, to prevent this, like, if things go wrong.
Yeah. You don't want to throw your game at the end.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, he needs to move one more space up. Yeah, there you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, wait. Oh yeah, because he doesn't want to go next to the water because he gets dunked and then another engaged Astra. He's doing it.
Yeah,
I mean, you kind of have to. Oh, he still has 3 attacks from range.
Okay, yeah, so there's
I thought he
that.
had less than he did. 1.
Okay.
2. There you go. There's a dead Astra.
got him.
Okay, he's looking a lot better. Is it down to 3?
Yeah, down to 3 Astra.
3 and 4. Okay.
Okay.
And now another one's gonna get tied up in the water. Just dunk him in the water. Oh no, you can just reach him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You don't even need to dunk him in the water.
Yeah, so you get that
You
even
just walk around with the other
There's only
Astra.
going to be 2 free stingers after this. But I mean, two free stingers could.
Stand farther back.
You know.
Drag him. Yeah, drag him
Right.
up. I guess maybe you don't tie up the other stinger though, because then you're on low ground.
Well, you're on low ground,
Hits the
but
Astra.
can a different stinger shoot that one though? 1, 2, 3,
1,
4,
2, 3,
5.
4, 5. Maybe not actually. 1. Yeah. It's gonna take you like a lot of turns though to get back up.
That's fair. Yeah, no, this map has so much climbing going on.
So I don't know. It's tempting. I would probably do it too. Yeah, he's gonna do it.
Okay.
That's what I would be I'd probably do it as well, but. Oh, that hurts. That hurts. He needs this one because he needs to be able to move to Astra. Okay.
Gets a kill.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Move. Yeah, so it's gonna take him probably 2 or 3 order markers to get an attack though with that Astra. So maybe he just goes to the move glyph.
Yeah, maybe.
One skull. He's
So shooting it up.
1. Oh, and then the even ground. Yeah, I mean, Veggie, this is so close.
Dude, for reals.
Oh, the Tarn. Can the Tarn do it? I don't know. What was that? Was that his 3? Was that his...
For order markers?
Yeah.
I think that's. Oh no, we've got one more for the.
For Tanner and then the Astra. Okay. Yeah, because it's almost tempting to, if you're Titus, to go for Wannick here. You're down to 3 Astra.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Yeah, what are you going to do with this
so you
Astra?
could-
You'd probably just go towards the move glyph, or, I don't know. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can get to the row with the stinger, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then, yeah, but then you could get attacked by a stinger, 1, 2.
I think no matter what, he's
I
probably
know.
getting shot by a stinger first, right?
Probably. The other option, I guess, is you just move 1 space forward within 5 of the move glyph. You hide behind the ruin. I think I like this though, because now you have options to go to the move glyph or to go attack. Another good stinger. Yeah, this is good. This is a big initiative.
Man, okay, so we've got 2 stingers remaining.
Oh man, this is tight.
And we still got full Tarn.
I'm saying though, he'd have 1 more stinger though if he spread out those stingers.
Oh, for reals?
Oh, he won that. That was a big initiative. Just gets attacked down there.
Yeah. Oh, that's gonna be huge.
Oh, can you see from the other spot? I don't know if you can see from the... Yeah. Well, he gets an attack. So you get attacked down, but then you get attacked down on, maybe? Unless he kills this one. That's a big kill.
Okay, yeah.
It's probably gonna secure it for Titus.
Probably means, yeah.
1. Maybe not.
Okay.
So you can tie down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can you get there? The other one? Yeah, you can.
Okay,
It's hard
so
to.
you can engage.
You engage 2 stingers here, though. Oh, I don't know.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Got it.
I don't know how many. Oh, okay.
Shields.
So the Tarn, you just try to rush for the Wannick and then tie him down.
Yeah, right? Like, just...
Yep, he's going to go... At least send one, towards Wannick,
Okay, I was gonna say, like, you better send one towards Wannick.
And then you had two towards Wannick. Then
towards Wannick. I don't
spread
hit
it.
that either, yeah.
It doesn't hit it, but it's alright. The one's tied down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can't reach the other one, but now Tanner can block Wannick off. Yeah, he takes height and block Wannick off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just rush down there.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's gonna be such a pain.
Oh, no, I don't like that.
Retreating. Huh. Okay, so to get first strike on Wannick instead?
Maybe, but I feel like Wannick's the best way to get kills here. Oh, that's big, though.
Okay.
That's big.
So we're out of stingers on the board.
So he's gonna. Yeah, take that. Take Wannick and take the one above it to block it off. Or can you not reach that?
Oh, to block the height attack?
Yeah,
I
I don't
reach
think.
that.
With 6 move.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I think you would have needed 7 to get there.
Okay.
I believe.
Oh, he needed that charge.
That would be great.
Well, if he can block an attack. Oh, he blinks! Oh, this Wannick is gonna be spicy. That's. Now he just hacks down, and then if Titus blocks it though, then he wins. That's just the play for Wannick now.
Right. 2 and...
Oh, that's a block. I mean, unless he rolls a 1.
Unless he rolls a 1. Here he goes.
Yeah. Oh, no one.
What?
What?
Was that Asher in the back of the start zone? Was that already dead?
Yeah, he was down to 2.
So now he's down to 1.
Yeah, and
Well,
he just
now he's
died
down to
because he
none.
got a Wannick. Yeah.
All right. Well, that's game. So, good game. That was a fun one to watch.
Yeah, it was a fun one. That was good. There's some swingy stuff going on. That was fun.
Yeah, what a swingy game.
I wasn't sure who's going to win. The Astra could have tied up. The fact that Wannick was on the board, though, was huge to counter the Astra. But
and then, let's see, the other army, we've got Gladiatrons, Blastatrons, and Eltahel. 2 Glads, 2 Blasts, Eltahel. All right. That's just a solid army. Like, gut instinct is to, like, give that the advantage just because, like, Glad Blast is very strong. But I'll hold off until I, like, actually look at the full armies together in comparison before I really make a call there. Alright, that should be totally update. I'm just going to look at the screen there, see if we're correct. Yep, we're correct. Alright, one sec, let me poke around real quick, see if, oh, there they are.
We had the Thunder go.
Alright, yeah, I saw you guys over there. I'm like, and then I looked over like, you're gone, did they remember? Okay, so come on in.
Okay.
I'm just going to steal this. Oh, actually, sorry, let me... So what I should be able to is just share this with myself. Why are there so many people there? That's weird. Oh, perfect. I'm already in there. So in that case, copy link. Or actually, I should be able to get in. Okay. So then I should be able to just sit off to the side and like update for you guys.
Sweet. So we have, it looks like, who? Sky Whale and Gucci Boost.
Blast versus the Arrow Gruts.
Yep, Glad Blast versus Aerogret.
I'm here. Oh, Max is still getting over here.
Yeah, he is.
I haven't looked too closely at it yet, but my first gut instinct was like
Glad Blast.
Blast pretty good into Arrowgrets.
Yeah,
right?
I think Glad Blast is the Aerogrets have Tailord though, so they're going to be shooting for 2.
That's true. Yeah. Hey, Taylor.
But what you call it? Glads don't need, or Blasts don't really need the boost for 1v1s. Like 1v1 is just good stats for the Blasts.
Yeah, that's true.
And the Glads get to move 8 figures a turn to the Arrogret's 4. What are our glyphs on here too? Disengage and Manic Loading. That's really good for the Glads too. Glads that hold Disengage, that's really good for them. Then because the Arrogets already have Disengage, so it's pretty useless for them.
That's true.
There is an Awashia though. Maybe the Awashia can do something?
I feel like, I don't know, map also feels tough for Arrowgrets.
Yeah, it's not great for the Arrogets, I don't think. First Blood? Maybe? Nope, that's a block. Oh, that was an Awashia attack.
So,
One Glad. Or wait, no, that's the Blastotron. One Blastotron down.
Blastotron down?
Anshu is going to be pretty good in this matchup, I think. I think Anshu just getting... Because Glad Blast is going to be hard for them to... Well...
Yeah, you could do
They're
some
gonna-
damage. Like,
They're going to be hard to spread out, though, because you want to... Like, Awashi is going to just have, like, multiple targets with their special.
yeah, so, like, there's a lot of tools for the Arrowgrets. I do see it. I just feel like it's going to be tough for them to break through how solid the Glad Blast is, but plus Elton Hill.
Elta Hill's a beast.
Yeah.
What's going on?
We're commentating on how we don't think that the Glad Blast... We think the Glad Blast is way favored.
What is it, Gucci Boost? It's Glad Blast versus Dwarves? I mean, yeah, that's pretty favored for Glad Blast, not gonna lie.
That's what I was thinking.
Skywhale versus Gucci Boost?
Awashi might be able to do some things.
Oh, is it Awashia and Dwarves?
Awashia, Arrowgrets.
Wait, why did you say Glad Blast? Oh, it's Glad Blast versus Arrowguts.
Yes.
Oh, I thought it was Dwarves for a second.
No, so I think the Glad Blast look very favored.
Yeah.
One Blastotron is down though, but I don't know that matters.
Very helpful to
Glad Blast are just good.
pick from a smaller group of people.
Yeah, I've just got it set up.
Yeah, this is weird. I guess Taylord is pretty nice with the Arrowguts. Just take some strong pings.
Yeah, there is 3 Swog Riders, I guess.
Only 3 though. I don't like the Swog Rider positions there. You gotta start boosting them up. But I guess he just led with Awashia to get the...
Yeah, Awashi being a medium here is really bad though too.
Oh yeah, that's true. Get your water down. The map with water though is not bad. You can,
Yeah.
only 2 Glads, 2 Blasts.
So there's not...
Yeah, 2 Glads and 2 Blasts. So I mean, if you take out Anshu 2 is not bad.
Anshu's like the win condition, I think.
Yeah, you get a couple. If you can snipe some stuff with Anshu and prevent from getting tied down by Glad.
Yeah, it depends on how well you trade Awashia and Anshu into the Glad Blast.
Yeah.
Like if you kill 5 Glads,
Oh yeah.
then you're sitting good.
You're sitting good.
But the issue is doing that. And this map is so good for them too because they just are always going to have the jungle bonus when they're getting attacked.
Yeah. You can play some like fun waters too to just kind of block the development of the Glads.
You like this the hex right where Washi's at would be such a good water spot. That one and the next one over because then you can just like hide behind it. And
Yeah.
the Glads are just gonna take
Did he place the water down?
I don't know. It doesn't look like he did.
Huh. I mean, I guess you get the swamp water, but yeah, you kind of want to do both things, like get your attacks in, but also prepare some speed bump, water bumps for the arrow grut
Yeah, 'cause
matchup.
if you put one there and one up to the top by the tree, the Glads are going to have a hard time even like engaging that position.
Yeah, that's fair. That would have been pretty good. Like down, right
Yeah.
there,
No.
or up there.
Right here and right there. Not that the stream would see, but like
Yeah.
where she's at right now and then immediately to her left.
Yeah,
'Cause
both those spots would
Because
be
the
good.
tree is blocking that off too, so they have to go around the tree.
You could also do these two spots too, right?
Those two spots are good.
Yeah.
But he didn't go
And
there
an
turn
angle.
one. So that's
Yeah,
why.
no.
Those
Yeah.
two spots are actually not as good though because they can come around this side of the. Those two spots because they can come around the other side. This way you can just hide behind that. You can just
I
go
didn't
behind.
realize that. Yeah, it doesn't block it. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. And the glyphs are so good for Glad Blast too. It's disengage, which is fantastic.
Oh yeah, that's pretty
And
good.
Manic Loading is useless for both you, but disengage is good for Glads.
Yeah.
I can disengage and just get.
Well, Glads are gonna have the board control for sure. I mean, the 8 figures. You're just gonna
That's how we're going.
claim the
So,
glyphs.
arrow grab pings.
Some little pings. Yeah, no, this is why I wish he had some of those Swogs like better placed, because he's gonna get sniped. His start some's gonna get sniped here. Like just to like have them a little safer in the start zone.
Yeah.
The Swogs are just kind of chilling in the back. I don't know how many times Skylo's played Arrow Gruts.
Is his pot or no?
I don't know if it's his pot or not. Let's say over here.
Oh, you can.
Let's see. Oh, this is his. Yeah.
And the other army is not his.
Gucci boosters. So yeah, I guess he didn't want to play the Kato,
which is fair.
Army and chose to play Sailor Arrow Gruts. So that's an interesting army for sure.
Yeah, I don't know what he was.
I don't know. I mean, you just.
Oh, there's a attack, or is that a block?
I think that's an attack and Awashia.
What is he doing putting that there?
Put the water there so that you can hop up there.
Yeah, but he's not going to be able to. He's gonna get. Yeah, he's just gonna get engaged with Glads, and he's never gonna get up there.
It's fair. Oh, but if he wants to tie him up, he has to put him in a line, though.
Yeah, but it's a special attack, though, so, like, he's gonna get...
So now he can get 2 Glads if he survives this the next turn.
He might just die. I don't like that he didn't put the water tile underneath of him.
Yeah, to get the extra defense. Yeah, I probably would have liked that, too.
Yeah, I don't like that he didn't...
Or if you're gonna not put it on him, put it like down here to block the road. But putting it on the height just doesn't feel worth.
Yeah, well, the height doesn't do anything. The height that's putting it up there is really bad.
Yeah. It's only good if you can get there yourself, but like you're gonna be locked down for a minute. So
Awashi is just gonna die here.
Yeah.
4 attacks of what? 4v5.
4. Wait.
She's
Does Awashi only have 4 defense?
She's got 4 base, but she's gonna have height.
Oh, okay.
So she'll get 4v. Yeah, she's just dead here, and that's game over too. Like.
Yeah, 4v5s. I mean, you could block it. You could block it.
I'm not optimistic that she's gonna be living here.
How much wounds does she have on her?
0 so far.
Okay. Was it 2 skulls on average to 1 in 2/3? So on average, you do a 1/3 wound.
Yeah.
You're gonna do like only 2 wounds, 2 or 3 wounds here. On average.
I'm not confident that Awashi's gonna live.
I mean, that's fair. He might get some even ground attacks too, maybe.
I don't think there's anywhere it looks like he can get even ground.
No even ground. This is. That's a Glad there.
That's a Glad. That's a Glad.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I guess just shots up.
If Awashi lives here, though, that's...
Yeah, because there's 2 right here, so you can whoosh, water line. Or water line that way, too. I don't know. Either way, one gets height though, so maybe you don't
I
want
think
that.
you go with Anshu first and try and get.
Oh yeah, clear him up.
And then you just.
Where's Anshu right now? I can't see.
I don't know. Is he tied up too?
Is that Anshu down here?
Why is Anshu down there?
Yeah, what? I missed some of this game. So he might take some shots on Anshu.
I don't know.
He's taking it on,
Awashia,
which makes sense.
4-4, dead Awashia.
2, lock. Told you he's going to do 2 wounds to Awashia.
Or 0 wounds to Awashia.
See, you got to be optimistic.
Dang, he got lucky. 0 wounds to Awashia.
I mean, on average, you do only do 1.5 wounds there, so 2.
Yeah. Oh, we have an initiative here too.
19.
That's a bad initiative.
Yeah, not good for Skywell. He did put at least one on Arrow Gruts. No, he's splitting them up so they're not in a line. Yeah. Oh yeah. No, he's keeping them in a line. He wants all the stats. He wants a dead Awashia. He's going in for it.
He's gonna get it.
How many is that on him now?
3. 4.
4. So attacks of 5.
5v5.
And yeah, he's gonna get even grounds now.
I still don't think he can.
Really? 1, 2, 3, 4.
So I just pulled up a stream over here, so if you want to see, chat hasn't been very active, but if you want to just check over once in a while for chat.
Yeah. You can at least get 1 even ground, right?
I don't know. Maybe.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Can she?
I think he can get at least 2 even grounds.
Can you see her though through the hive?
Well, 1, 2. Oh wait, I don't know about that spot. Oh, maybe you could see it through. Hi, that's an even ground or a tech down.
No, there's only the 2 max heights, so she can't be attacked down on.
Okay.
She can only get attacked down once because the other spot they're within 7 where she's at. If she just dies here, that's game.
Still got full life though, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Attacks of 5 though are pretty dirty.
5v4s especially.
Yeah.
5 defense also isn't as much as you think it is.
I mean, it's 2.5 to 3 1/4, or 3 1/3.
Yeah, you need to live here and then get 4 kills, which I don't know that's super.
No, but you could get 3 kills or 2 kills. Should be big.
Yeah, Skywell just needs everything to go right here.
Yeah. You block him, you get a kill, or even 2 kills with Anshu would be sick.
Yes, I think he'll off 2 things.
He's not going for Anshu.
I don't think you go for Anshu.
I don't think so either, but I'm just saying you can get you can get 2 kills theoretically with Anshu.
Yeah. Because Awashi just bonds with the Swog Rider in there.
Yeah. Oh, that's true. Wait, I thought it was only small. I didn't know if it was small, medium, and large.
Yeah.
You can bomb with the Swog. That's cool.
I think so. Let's check the fancy.org. Shout out to Chris Perkins.
Yeah. Oh, it's frozen over here.
Awashio.
It takes 2 wounds.
Nope, only small or medium.
Yeah, so you can't bomb with them.
That's bad. Awashio's just dead.
Yeah, Washington took 2.
Told you she was gonna die. Hello, Frog.
2. Oh, Washington goes down, yep. Ouch, that's gonna hurt.
That one's behind.
That's gonna hurt. That might be game.
Yeah, that's game. Awashio's
He
dead.
lost an order marker, at least 1, if
Yeah.
not 2. Hopefully just 1.
Frog, why aren't you here at ScapeCon?
Frog?
Yeah.
Oh, Super Frog.
In the chat.
What's up, Super Frog? Yeah, we got Jacob and Earthling here. You can't get me off the cast.
You're stuck with him because he's decided to sleep in.
Yeah.
He reveled in his victory, so he now.
I know, exactly. Stay up. Revel in the victory.
You didn't even stay up that late.
I can't. I know. I woke up though at 4 or 5 in the morning. Couldn't get back to bed.
Really?
Yeah.
Oof.
I know. Well, I was messaging Thousand because he was awake at the time because it was like 10 o'clock his time. And he was messaging me.
Oh dear, that's either good or bad.
We were just talking about the 3-headed Hydra.
He probably thought your armies were mega shit.
No, he liked them.
I don't believe that.
Originally, no, he was upset that we didn't play Granites. He was advocating for the Granites, which the Granites made semifinals, so.
Granites are good.
Granites are good. I just like Band more. You have more options, but.
Sacred Band, I think, is the best army in the format.
With Parmenio.
With Parmenio, I guess.
Alright, these Glad Blasts are just gonna...
What happened to taking Blades to Hydra? Because Sacred Band is just better than the Blades. Yeah, Sacred Band just stomps the Blades and the Dwarves.
That's the thing is that the Band win in the mirror. The bonding melee mirror. And that's what you're gonna face that matchup because the bonding melee were so good.
So yeah, the Blades were just...
What was the Blades build? 4 Blades.
Tornak, Nirek. And I think like James Murphy or something else.
Yeah. It's not bad.
I don't know what else the other 60 points you could take, but I was looking at James because he fit, and I like James Murphy.
Yeah.
Because you can't get Ornak either. Because I think you actually can get Ornak.
Could you just do 4 Blades, Grimneck, and something else?
Maybe, but I
don't know if that's good. Yeah. Especially with Stingers, and that's what I was worried about, like the Kingish builds. Like you have a big figure.
Yeah.
That's why I was talking about that earlier, already in the cast, but. Stingers being prevalent affects the meta quite a bit.
Stingers are good. Mm-hmm. And so are Glad Blast, as we're seeing here.
Glad Blast are real good. I love me some Glad Blast play.
No one would have guessed that. No one would have guessed.
Love me some good Glad Blast.
And Erevan Sunshadow.
I don't like me some Erevan Sunshadow. Those on the cast, I got Erevan Sunshadow as my, what is it called, Thunderdome figure, and he sucks.
He's almost as bad as Pell.
He's worse than Pell, by far. Pell at least has good stats, a good attack.
You have 9 defense.
Yeah, but I don't roll enough attack to do any damage to anyone.
That's true.
So, doesn't matter. You play HeroScape, you know. What matters? How much your attack is and how many times you attack. Your defense,
Unless you're Q9.
Yeah, I mean Q9 is one of the exceptions, but not even in this format would Q9 be that good unless he.
Q9 would be. I wouldn't want to give someone Q9 like in this format, like unless the other army is like really bad, but like hard counters Q9, but like.
Yeah.
What
I was thinking about Thunderdome. As I was saying, like 1v1, he's probably not as good.
The Stalker army was just bad, was the problem.
Well, like I did, yeah, for Stalkers and Blades.
Yeah, the Stalker army was bad, though, was the problem. It wasn't good. The Blades just trounced it.
What matchup is he talking about?
We practiced for the Hydra, and I was like, I think 5 or 6x Blades or Stalkers and Nikitas. And that's why Stalkers are on timeout right now, is because 4 Blade Gruts and... Well, 4 Blade Gruts and Tornak soloed my army.
Oh, yeah, it's fair.
Just those 4.
Stalkers, I don't know if I like them.
I think I like them a lot, but they're on timeout right now.
Yeah.
Not quite satisfactory, but better than nothing.
I just like Granites for the same price, though, if you can fit Warden, that is.
Yeah, well, Granites need Warden.
Yeah.
Giggling?
I was giggling a lot when I watched the Titus Tanner game. I was giggling a lot.
But are you out of giggles?
Well, this game is pretty one-sided, so there's less to giggle about.
Less to giggle about,
yeah.
We need some Arrowguts to...
Yeah, we need the Arrowguts to put in some work.
You need. I don't like that the Swogs are like next to each other because you can't like triple boost.
Exactly. The triple boost.
You can only triple boost one.
You also have less options. You're counting spaces from the same spaces, right?
Yeah.
And you want them either spread out a little bit so you can fit arrows between them,
Yeah.
or spread out a lot a bit, where you have different pods of arrow Gruts and Swogs, so you have different options. You can take left side, you can take right side, you can clump them up. But
you're
altogether, it's the worst of both worlds.
Yeah, because you can only triple. Oh, and why is he moving the arrow Gruts up?
I guess you can get the one figure triple boosted. But,
He's moving him up. I don't like this.
oh, did he bomb Anshu?
Did he?
I don't know, I missed it.
He got 2 kills.
Tail.
Was he gonna get 3 kills? Well, that's massive. This might actually.
Oh yeah, that was pretty okay. We might have a game. We might have a game. He's
now.
Taylord. This Taylord is coming in clutch.
How are they getting 3 attack dice? Oh no, they were getting. They just
Taylor.
had 2v3s going through. Is the problem?
Yeah,
for
the attacks from Taylord and the Swog. I guess has if it's a Swog and Taylord.
So what does he have? He's got 5. He's killed 5 blasts. It looks like. Oh, so he's killing the blasts. Oh, so he's limited attacks per turn now. He only gets 3 attacks per turn.
Okay. Definitely something. Does Anshu have any wounds? No wounds on Anshu.
Where is Anshu?
He's right next to. He's in the. Right there, at the bottom.
Oh, he kind of looks like a Glad from this top
Yeah,
down.
he does a little bit. Well, it's in his start zone, so.
It's in his start zone. We really want Anshu to survive.
I feel like, yeah, if you gotta try to kill Anshu, I feel like. Because if Anshu, takes out 2 blasts, you might lose.
Yeah, and he's also want to kill Arrogrettes because like Arrogrettes, if they kill,
yeah, that's true. That's kind of tricky.
We have a game now again.
We do have a game. There's stuff to giggle about, Darosh. You're not listening to this, but you might in the future.
The dice are overlay are pretty cool.
Yeah, I do like the dice.
Do they come with the overlay? Is that kind of just the dice, or are those this year's ScapeCon dice?
When they roll in the dice box, the overlay.
Yeah, but these custom dice do they come with are they like the ScapeCon dice this year?
No, I don't think they have their own dice. I believe.
That's cool.
So it looks like Skywell's using our Michigan, the one we won last night.
Oh.
Those ones with the bears on it in the ScapeCon 5.
So those are the new ScapeCon ones then?
Yeah, it's got the bear for attack and the fin for shield.
Does it make sense why Finn's the shield? Thorgrim.
Yeah, it should be Thorgrim. I think they've already used Thorgrim though, shield.
But Finn's
dice.
like the attack.
I know. I know.
I need to give me some of them dice, but
I think they're just using up all the Jandar shields that. But they can use
we
other
haven't used the
shields.
Sentinel shield yet, have we?
I don't know.
Because those are like the shield people.
I don't know if they're counting like they're making it different from all the years of Gen Con. So the 10 years of Gen Con and then 5 years of ScapeCon.
Oh.
And then maybe Hexicon and Scape Summit. And SaskCon stuff. Get dice. You're working with all these figures. Like, at Scape Summit you guys used. Oh, Mamma Mia!
Who was that? Was that an Anshu?
I think that was an Anshu. Oh, and then again! 4 for 4 shields! Bro, this is not happening. The Glad Blast. We have a game, folks. We have a game.
That was impressive. This one?
Alright, and he only lost 1 order marker from a watch list, so smart order markers.
This one's behind this one, just so you know.
Oh, shoot. I am watching the one that's behind, but I can't see as well. So, wait, did he bond? Oh, he bond with the Swog. So
Points remaining, it's really close though. 350 to 365.
He's going to get attacks of 3, though, with these.
1.
Oh, my lordy. Holy moly. Don't. Oh, my God, Gucci Boost, what are you doing? No. Oh, you can't roll a shield to save his life. Do not blink. Okay, good. Oh man, he was in such a commanding lead, and then he just blanked like 5 times in a row.
Well, that's an initiative too.
And then 2. Oh, was he out of Taylor range and he had to reroll?
No.
Oh no, he didn't have the Swog. That's what it was. He didn't have the Swog and had to reroll.
19. Oh, 18. Initiative switch.
Wait, who got what?
Sky will roll 19.
Oh, the 19 to the 18? Oh, man. He's going to double Swog? Can he double Swog?
He needs to do something.
Oh, these dice.
Oh!
A bigger block! A bigger block, 3 for 3.
That's not as impressive as the 4 for 4, but
It's we have some spicy blocks here. This is becoming a dice game.
alright.
So if you can kill a blast or two, does he have any order markers on glads? Oh, interesting.
He's only got 3 blasts left though.
Yeah, so is it 1 on blast, 2 on glads, 1 on James?
Oh!
Wait, so what is the order markers? I can't see.
I can't tell you.
There's a
It looks like it's
2 on glads?
yes.
Block.
Dang, he blocked all of those.
Yeah. So what's that, on glads? Yeah, so you put it on glads. Okay.
Interesting. That was a massive turn for Gucci Boost.
You good?
He didn't. He.
Yeah, this one's behind slightly, but I did like the. Oh, you adjusting the.
I kept needing to fix this. I want.
Trying to change the. Trying to change it to Comic Sans.
We gotta block too. They're just not killing anything. Like they just.
He's blocking. Oh, there's a dead something. What was
Swog
that
Rider,
attack?
Arrogant, Swog Rider, Arrogant.
Oh, it's Anshu?
Oh.
Is that Anshu?
No, he's got 1 life left. It looks
Oh,
like.
1 life left. Oh, it's a dice. That's what he's doing.
Anchu, you need to do better.
Some 2 Anshu attacks.
Only 2 blasts left, but there's 7 glads.
Okay, attacks of 2. 2v. What's that? 3 plus jungle plus height? 5?
Yeah, that's pretty rough. 2.
So you got 3. Oh, okay. Now this is big attack with Swog and Taylor. Oh. Yeah, that's it. Nothing. Sky hasn't done anything the last 2 turns. That's not great.
That's not great. We need some.
He went 2 on glads as well.
So 3 must be on James or
Yeah,
Alta Hill. No, that's Alta Hill.
Alta Hill, yeah. Which Alta Hill is a lot better than James.
Alta Hill's gonna like smoke this.
Yeah, it's tough. That's a tough comeback to beat Alta Hill. I thought that was James Murphy. I thought he had a chance, but I don't know. I mean, yeah.
The points remaining is close, so like close points wise, but like.
Yeah, Taylor's worth a lot of points, but Taylor doesn't do well with into LTL 1v1.
He's losing arrogance though.
He's blocking stuff. Oh, not there. I spoke too soon. Commentator's curse.
A Swog Rider. I think you're okay losing a Swog Rider over an arrogant there though.
Aren't you still alive? You can kill a couple. Your 2v3 or 2v4. No, it's special attack. So 2v3s gotta come through.
Yeah, we need some Anshu. We need some Anshus in the chat.
Anshu! Nope. Not with those dice. Another one. Aw, man. Anshu just went like.
Do you want to pull up this for me?
Oh,
Maybe
for
see if we
six.
have some comments too.
Oh, yeah. Oh, dice overlay is pretty nice, yeah. Yeah, it's
Anshu,
definitely
you
helping
suck.
a lot.
Put him
Anshu.
30
can't roll.
points in Delta. 10 points. I wouldn't play him if he was actually here to be really broken. What's he now? 45?
Yeah, he maybe 40. I don't know. You still prefer to take him over Kita. I almost think you could take Kita down to like 25 or 20.
She at 25 now.
Oh, I thought she was 30 still.
No, she
Did they
would-
bring her down from
She
Classic?
could probably be like 15.
I mean, yeah, maybe. I guess
She's
she
got-
just bound though. With
Yeah.
Alicia and Gruts.
So maybe 20 is good.
20, yeah, I could
Is
see
she
20.
the cheapest bonder then? Like Hero?
Well, Swog Rider, I guess, is cheaper, 25.
They're
Or
not
20, they're
Unique
20.
Hero. Is she the cheapest Unique Hero bonding option?
I think so. Let's see, what do you have?
No.
Swag?
Technically, Isamu is because he can
Oh, the
bond.
ninjas,
He
that's
can
right.
bond. He can. So
The BC
technically,
ninja.
Isamu is the cheapest. Or Otonashi is.
Yeah.
Otonashi's the cheapest bonder because she can bond
With
with.
the ninja.
And she can bond with command couriers.
Yeah, command carriers, they bond with each other too? Oh, no, they don't. But they bond with tricky stuff. Yeah, you could. I don't know why you'd ever take a turn with her instead. I guess you could move adjacent to her and then use the tricky movement.
To get a glyph.
Get a glyph. I don't know. Order marker on Otonashi is usually not. You're usually losing that game.
Yeah, Otonashi's not quite at the Isamu level.
Yeah.
Isamu got 100% poison increase, so in Delta he's that good.
It's true, 100% is pretty solid.
He went from 10 to 20. And he still sees play at 20.
He sees a lot of play at 20. He's probably one of the better 20 units. 20.
I think he's the best 20 points figure in the game.
I mean, yeah.
What are your other options at 20?
I mean, you have Swog Rider, which is probably better if you have Arrow Gruts or something to bond with.
Yeah.
Right. So that's the only other argument. What is Chain Fighter nowadays? I think is that 20?
15, I think.
15.
I guess it depends if it's Delta or not, I think.
Yeah.
Or if it's VC or not.
PC or not.
Let's just check out this .org thing. Shout out to Chris Perkins.
Yeah, Chris. Chris makes some nice software.
The amount you play Chain Fighters, I would think you would know what they all do.
I know what they do. I don't know the
regular-
current price
so
though.
in
I thought it was
regular,
20.
they're 25.
Oh yeah, regular 25 is at 20.
VC, Delta, they're 25. Normal Delta, they're 20.
Oh, I see. I thought they were 20, but you were making me think they were 15.
I was wrong.
Yeah.
I'm wrong a lot though, so.
But yeah, Draw Chain Fighters also bond with the Crypt Guardians.
But they're not a unique hero.
I know they're not unique hero. You added that stipulation. But you might want one if you're bringing Chain Fighters.
Yeah, Crypt Guardians,
Here.
Tomb Skeletons, Mika.
Yeah, some say it's a goated army.
It's a fantastic army. 4-0.
You were talking shit on it, and I
That
was
army
like,
that army
I
has
was
never lost.
saying it was a great army, and
It's not great. It's
it was better than expected. I should have taken your army when you bid it down that far. You bid the Glad Blast down.
yeah. Skywell's not looking for Gruts.
Poor Gruts and
But I've seen crazier things happen.
True. How many Arrow Gruts does he have left?
4. But there's no Anshu anymore, which is the problem.
Yeah.
Not that Anshu is doing anything.
Yeah.
Anshu always does great for his points. He does do good. Anshu does good for his points.
That's true. There is an argument though to having 2 Swogs instead of Anshu though. 2 more Swogs.
But it's bring 2 though, so you don't know what. So the army is fine as long
That's
as you're
fair.
balanced, so it doesn't matter. I prefer Anshu. I think Anshu is really great with like a Krug pod over like a Mimring pod.
Here we go though. We have 2 arrows that are gonna get 3 attack.
4 attack.
No, 4 attack. Versus,
Oh, they should have rolled another attack dice. That was the one arrow.
Is he out of Taylor range or
Where is Taylor even at?
behind the bush?
Oh, that's what they're rolling for.
There you go. Oh, no. Oh, he just rolled the attack of 3 first. I get it. Now you got 1 kill.
That's still not great. We need some. We need something.
Yeah, you need more than that. Those 2 turns of him blocking, those 3 F4s, those 4 F4s, were putting him back in it, but then he just couldn't capitalize on it and get those Anshu kills.
Yeah, Anshu, that guy, he needs. It's like feast or famine with Anshu. You roll 0 for 2 or you roll 2 for 2. Like,
Yeah, no 1 on 2?
no one for 2 with Anshu.
Even though it's average?
You think it would be average. But does it work? Like, oh, that's game. That's game. You need at least 2 Swogs. Granted, we said it was game last time, and then Skywell made a comeback.
Alright.
Oh.
Swog with the Tailord. 4 defense.
There's only 4 Glads left. There's 3
Alright,
Glads
there's
left.
a Glad Dad. You just gotta kill the freaking Eltahale, though.
Eltahale is going to be a pain to kill.
Yeah.
Maybe goes to time and gets points. Taylor's more than Eltahale.
True. It sucks to win on points, but that's probably, honestly, Skywell's probably best play. Obviously, you shouldn't slow his play down by any means, but that is a way he went this.
Yeah, he's got to get some kills here.
1.
Save. 1.
Oh.
That puts him down to 2 Glads. Right, that's 2 Glads left.
Okay. Yeah, I know. If he didn't have Eltahale here, he would have.
Eltahale can't really. Oh, she can get to stuff too, can't she?
She's on the road.
Level 1, that's level 1 road, though.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3.
That's level 1 road.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. I'm gonna take it.
There is a figure there. What is this right there? Is that just like the screens?
I don't know. I'm having a tough time seeing. Oh, looks like the 1 arrow. He's got 4 arrows left.
What are these black spots on the map?
4 arrows and SWAT. What black spots?
Like the spots that look.
Those are arrow grubs.
Oh, that's shadow from the tree. That's
the shadow from the tree.
Oh,
yeah, he should get shadow bonus for that.
Yeah, that's like real shadow.
It's real. Yeah, you're just embracing the realism. We put real shadow on the map and adjusted the lights so that instead of using a shadow tile, we
killed his own figure. It looks like he killed his own figure.
Oh, did he do
didn't kill
Thunder Step or whatever?
Yeah, so he killed his own figure and didn't kill any of Skywell's, which is insane.
No, didn't he kill the 1 arrow?
No, he killed a blast.
Well, there was an arrow here.
It was a blast.
Oh, that was the blast.
He killed a blast.
Wait, why did he do that?
I don't know. It looks like I think he killed.
Oh, is it the special attack where you like hit like a bunch of units? Oh.
An initiative. So he killed his own blast and didn't kill an arrow threat.
You can't do the Thunderstep stuff if he's engaged, right?
No, so you move the Swog Rider,
Yeah,
I think, and
engage him, and then 3 attacks from Swog and Tailord.
Yes.
Can you get a Swog, Tailor, and height? I don't think you can. So
no, I think you can. Yep, so that's right.
So you get Swog, Tailord, and even ground. I guess the best.
So 3.
So 4 3v.
1 4v4 and 2 3v4s. Save. Yep. This is good.
And order markers are all on Eltahale.
That's right.
Yeah, that's right.
That's right. Skywell just needs to.
Why is he shooting a Glad? Is he trying to go for points?
No, you do Eltahale. If you do Eltahale,
go for Eltahale.
Points on Eltahale are worth more than the rest of your stuff.
3. This one.
Oh!
2 wounds. Damn.
That's massive.
Okay.
So she's 145.
And then 1 more.
Yeah, each wound on Eltahel is how many points? She's 145. She's got 6 life.
I can't math that. What is that? Divide that.
145 divided by 6. So each one of those is 25 points
yeah,
pretty much.
Dang.
Which is more than an Arrow Grid and a Swog Rider.
One. Okay. So it's just the 2 wounds on Eltahel.
Which is massive because Taylor is worth like 160.
Yeah.
I
You just attack the Swog.
There's 10 minutes left. I don't know that there's not a win con for other than get really lucky.
From who?
Ari.
Ari? Well, you could go smack Taylor really hard. That's a dead Swog.
So they're going to be 2v4s now?
You can run up to... Is this a Glad or Blast there?
That's a Glad in the middle.
Oh, dang it. Okay, so you can't run up to high ground there. You wouldn't want to.
I think you need to engage him with one, otherwise you lose both of
Yeah. You also don't want him to somehow get to Taylor. Yeah, can he get there though? If that's a Glad? Because it would stop him right here.
That's a Blast.
Oh, it's a Blast. Okay, so yeah, you gauge him on height and then take 2 shots. Yeah, I like
that's
this.
right. This is good.
Yeah. 1.
1v5. Save.
3. Oh, 2 more wounds.
That's game over.
So it's 2 life left. Oh, yeah, no. Yeah, that's tough.
We've only said it's game over 3 times. So
well, yeah, but it's gone back and forth. We thought it was favored for Ari, but now Skywell's looking pretty commanding.
And he has to take the... Oh, but he goes over there. That's a dead
That's a dead Argot. What's the other glyph?
D20 plus 2.
Oh, that's not. Yeah, I was gonna say if it's Wannick, that's big too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Used to take shots on Blast, or do you take shots up on Eltahel?
I don't know that it matters at this point. Probably Eltahel. Well, I guess you get 2v3s or 2v5. I think you take the Blast just for more points, easier points.
And stay out of Eltahel range.
They stay out of Eltahel range.
Yeah, I think so too. I mean, she's just in a weird position where you can't get any attacks down on
He
her.
doesn't agree with us though.
He's gonna attack up on Eltahel, go for the win.
Yeah, I don't like this. I think you take the Blast.
Yeah, I think so too, because there's an initiative switch possibility, and I don't like going in Eltahel range.
Yeah.
Right. So just stay back, ping, do your pings. Let Eltahel either grab the move glyph or just move up.
It's not move.
It's not move glyph?
It's disengage.
Oh, disengage. Yeah, even better.
Oh,
we're wrong. We're wrong. Just I thought that was on Eltahel for a second.
So he is doing what we told him to do, just not the way we told him.
Yeah, he just put a roadblock. He just put a guy in line to get attacked. Oh wait, no he didn't. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, he did. Oh wait, no he didn't.
Eltahel can't get to him though, because he can't use both of them. He can't use both his powers.
He did what we told him to do. Sorry, I couldn't count. Oh wait, no, he did get an attack. I thought he put someone in the way.
Looks like he did.
Yeah, see, I didn't like that, putting someone dude in the way. I'd rather just take your shots on Blast, back up, give him no attacks.
Yeah.
You do get... Oh, yeah, so 1 on Arrogruts maybe, and then... How many Arrogruts does he have left? 4 and a 1. 1 on Arrogruts, 2, 3 on Taylor? I don't like that.
Don't, just run out, fly away. Don't engage him.
Oh, if he blanks, 1 more wound. He's got 1 life left. And Eltahel.
I don't like this.
I don't like this either. But
won.
now he can't do the thing where he gets an extra attack though, because then he dies. Oh, 3 wounds is brutal.
You have to kill.
Yeah, you have to kill him here.
You should have just flown away with Taylor. There's no need to.
Well, I want to see 1 on. Oh, this could do it though. Oh no! Oh no!
Taylor's gonna die.
Oh, this turned into such an interesting match. No, he left it. Oh, he takes 1 more wound, but you got 2 life left.
You have to kill.
Yeah, you have to kill him here. You have to kill him here, Taylor. 1 is probably not gonna do it. Oh no! 2 life left. Okay. What's it? Attack of 4 or 5? Oh, blocks. 1 life left. Oh no, I can't count.
5 left.
Damn. Yeah, I would have
He should have flown away with Taylor.
Or 1 on Arrogruts, you get 2 attacks down of 3.
Yeah, there was no point to engage. You're up on points. It feels bad, but just fly away with Taylor.
Or you do, even if you do that, you do 1 with Arrow Gruts, 2 attacks of 3, make him come to you, and then you start doing Taylor. Like, you get 2 attacks of 3 is better than 1 attack of 3.
Can you hear us now? It looks like
Oh man.
There's a slight delay between chat and stream. Are you able to hear us now? Okay, excellent. It looks like someone turned it off in OBS instead of on the microphone itself, and I did not notice. So you missed everything.
Yeah, you missed
For
some great
starters,
commentary.
bullying Bodacious and asking why he was not here.
We were commenting on a Major Q23 whether he puts an OM on Kazuke, and he proved us wrong. We thought he wasn't.
We didn't think he would do it.
Also, on top of that, you can make a prediction for who's going to win on... You can make a prediction for who's going to win. I think you have 1 minute and 20 seconds left. You can vote for Player 1, a.k.a. Nick the Ant, or Major Q23, a.k.a. Player 2. And whoever wins the prediction gets stream points, which are worthless. But also, you get to be right. And that has value.
Mm-hmm. I do like being right.
You should try it more often then.
I know.
But
This is a tough... So who would you take here?
Someone put the tree in the wrong spot.
This is wrong too.
Q23. I think so. You have to click will player 1 left. You have to make a prediction in the. It's either in the chat or. I think it's in the chat. There should be a pop-up up at the top that says predict with channel points. But also, if you just say it in the chat, that's fine. I'll write it down in my little notebook.
This is wrong.
What's up?
This is wrong.
That is all wrong. That is correct. What map are we playing on?
That is...
Let me refresh this. Okay. So we are on Olympus. We got
it's round 5 as well.
Then top glyph, we got
Now, I do notice that Major Q23 no longer has his wand for counting. I know he was doing that a year or two back.
Was he?
Yeah.
He wasn't at ScapeCon East.
He wasn't at ScapeCon East either, yeah. He's gone away from the wand, the counting wand. Probably one too many things to just carry around with him.
That's a problem, carrying around things at a convention.
Yeah. You can only fit so many things in a dice tray.
That's their dice tray's real purpose, is carrying around your figures.
Yeah, exactly. Alright, going already. I don't know. Only 2 stingers or 3 stingers?
Stinger has
3 stingers, 3 squads.
3 squads?
Yeah, 9 total. It's a rule of 9, so that's most people are doing 9 of. So 9 Greenscales, 9 stingers.
I had 6 stinger Greenscales.
That being said, 1 stinger has already died.
Yeah, I mean, Zelrig's gonna do work.
You really just need Queen Mal to carry.
Yeah. I don't... Zelrig could potentially, though, bomb the Mal and get a couple extra units.
are bound that festering outer guard get Mal and Stinger. Don't like that. I don't know. Q23 is in a nice position right now. I might be leaning his side, but
I think it's a better matchup for him anyways. I don't
Stingers
like.
are good into it, and Mal's good into Zelrig.
His Stingers aren't great in the. Stingers aren't great in the. What's his face though? Zelrig.
Zelrig, yeah. But if you can kill the greenies with Stingers or thin them down, then Mal into Zelrig isn't bad.
That is true.
The commentators are Samuel Frost 4, Max/Earthling, and this guy.
Yeah, this guy.
Jacob, also known as OG Blahaha.
Yeah.
The one and only.
The one that deemed Kevin was actually Dola.
I figured it out. No one else figured it out.
Yeah.
Only me. I am the only one who figured that out.
What does that mean to be Dola?
We'll see you guys do have been there.
His username.
I'm familiar.
Is Kevin Dola.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Random fact about Kevin Dola. We used to live in the same city, and I used to work at Dairy Queen, and he would come through my Dairy Queen drive-thru all the time while I was working drive-thru, and he would call me the Dairy King at Scape events.
That's a pretty good. Pretty good nickname.
There you go.
Maybe we should bring that back, the Dairy King.
The Dairy King. I haven't been the Dairy King in a decade now at this point.
Well, there was a masquerade event where you had to guess who was who, and instead of saying, this person playing was Kevin Dola, Jacob, aka OG Blaha here, said Kevin is Dola. And
I meant to say Kevin is done.
Yeah, done, exactly. But really, he was just stating the obvious that Kevin Dola is actually named Kevin, which was hilarious because that takes some true detective work to discover.
I figured it out, and Kevin was done as well, so I'm vindicated.
Yep. And I mean, I also guessed that Kevin was done.
I don't believe you.
I only had two right. It was Sir HeroScape and Kevin Dola.
Me too. I had two right, and they were both Sir HeroScape and Kevin Dola.
Welcome to the stream, Conklins. Also, we have multiple people voting for Q23, and so far we have no one who thinks Nick the Ant has a chance here.
I think Q23 is the easier army to play, right? I do think Nick the Ant has tools to win this, but it's just more difficult. You have to juggle order markers. With Matrix Q23, you just put it all on greenies, and you could probably win. You probably don't even need the Kasuke.
If it matters, though, Q23 does have a slightly better beard, but is also slightly shorter. So if that's a factor for anyone...
What's beard to height ratio?
Beard to height ratio. Yeah, beard length to total length.
Yeah, how do you, what's the conversion rate, I guess?
That's a good question.
That is interesting.
I'm pretty sure they would all love it if we interrupted their game right now and got measurements of their beards.
Yeah, well, you got measuring tape on you?
Ken might yell at us.
Not if he knew that we were measuring beards. He would be all about that.
Bodacious is putting money on Maladrax on the road for the running up and double attack.
Ooh, that is pretty spooky. That's very nice.
Maladrax isn't painted though, so she's not going to perform as well.
That's true.
Unpainted figures roll the dice worse. That is actually a fact.
Well,
can the players hear the commentary? No, they cannot. If they could, they would probably walk over here and kill us.
Well,
just you, not me.
Yeah, the better you treat your figures, the better they roll. That's why I like to give them all each an individual massage, like little tiny units. Yep, and say
like a little back rub.
Good affirmations to them.
Yeah.
Is that why your Van Nessing doesn't roll?
Well, it was online, so I couldn't really do that.
Oh.
It was the computer's fault.
Yeah,
it's just a glitch.
Yeah, exactly.
I didn't find a glitch.
It's a glitch.
You know what's great now after that game? If you type up goat on the .org when you search a figure, Mika pulls up.
Yeah.
Because of that.
They can only kill you.
I've got bad news for you. I have closer to Venok Viper's defense stat than I do Deathwalker 9000. So.
But do your Venok Vipers have shadow and height?
And
they have
Raylan.
neither shadow nor height. I do have Raylan, but she's more than 4 spaces away.
See, Raylan and Venax would be a funny reverse to whip army.
Max just said Venox. I just want to say that real quick.
Venok Vipers.
It is a Venok Viper.
Yeah.
It's Venek.
It is not a Venic.
What?
All right, real quick. Is it Venic or Venox?
How are they going to type it in this?
Also, where's the S from Venox? Where's the S come
well,
from?
that's
It's
plural.
Venoc
I was
Vipers.
shortening Venoc Vipers to just Venox. But
Oh, okay, so it's Venoc Vipers.
yeah, but
Okay, is it
it's-
Venoc Vipers or Venic Vipers?
I was
The
shortening
E makes it doesn't make that that doesn't make that sound. That's not how
see,
E's work.
they say Venoc or Venok.
So I'm
Not
right
right.
here. I'm
You are
right
not
here.
right.
Basically.
I mean,
According to DB Blind, actually is really knowledgeable about these kind of things. I don't think he's ever been wrong about anything.
yeah.
It's Venoc. That's how the English language works.
Okay, so you're wrong. That's all I have to say
I'm
here.
just going off of the
Venic.
the HeroScape standard we set,
Okay.
which is Doc.
Bodacious disagrees with me, but he also disagrees with you, so I'm calling that as a win.
Wait, where's he?
Venic.
Venic. Ooh.
Venic Viper.
This is
Venic.
divisive. Okay, we need to go make an announcement in the room and then
Yeah.
try to have people raise their hands
All right.
during gameplay.
This sounds like a question from Mike.
This does sound like a question from
I
Mike.
think I need to ask. Or
I'm gonna call
Do you
Mike
have your-
over.
Do you have your question of the day still?
let's cash in Samuel's one question a day.
So I get 4 questions. I get 5 questions for the convention, and I've only used 4 so far, and I have 1 remaining.
How many questions do I get?
This
You get unlimited unless you abuse it, and then you get 5 as well.
Yeah. So yeah.
Is this
I should
worth
call,
your? Is this
call Mike over?
Dice. What
Oh,
died?
What happened?
Someone diced and did something. It looks like a green scale or red scale. These are red scales.
Red scale. Those are worth a premium.
Judge.
You judge? Wait.
No, Judge.
Can you answer a question for us?
Yeah, what?
Okay.
We have a really important
Yeah.
question. We're cashing in one of our questions.
How do you pronounce the first squad of Vipers that
This
came out?
the zero defense version
Zero
of these.
defense fight. No.
The non-Armok Vipers.
The non-Armok one.
Yeah, these. How do you
How's it
pronounce
pronounced?
this figure? Venic.
What? What's
He
wrong
raised
with
it to
you? Go to school.
No, we need Ken. We need
Go back
Ken.
to school.
We need Ken. Important. We're cashing in a question per day.
We're cashing
We
in
need
a
a
question.
judge ruling on this.
Hey, as much as I don't like you, the setup's nice.
What?
We need a judge
thank
ruling
you.
on this.
What is that
How
called?
do you pronounce this figure?
Venoc Viper.
Yes!
Let's go!
Yes!
Let's go!
Ken doesn't know what he's talking about.
Okay,
Hey, that's a TO right there.
T.O. is
Sorry.
spoken. T.O. is spoken.
Sorry,
Svenock.
Noah.
Svenock.
T.O.
What did he say, Venic?
Yes, and so does he think it's Venic.
Yeah.
They're allowed to be wrong.
This is
I know they
this is
are.
a huge controversy.
Venic sounds like genitalia in another language.
What, Venoc?
Venic. Whatever you
Venic?
said. I don't know. Whatever you
I said
said.
Venoc.
Yeah, Venoc. It sounds like the name for some
V-neck-
animal's genitals.
V-neck sounds like you're like
in
saying V,
French.
like a V-neck like sweater.
Yeah, V-neck or a V-knock. Like it's a sweater V-neck.
Yeah.
V-neck. I'm actually a little bit more okay with. That's like still wrong.
It's like a sweater with a
V-knock. Vipers.
Vipers.
All right. Have we missed any death?
Oh, there was one red scale.
Oh, Red Scale's dead.
Little 5.
That has not been
Couple
updated
10.
yet. Let me
What's those?
update
They're all
the
on,
dead Red Scale.
All the order markers are on Miss Buggy Bug.
All right.
There's also a stinger dead.
Can this bug do some work?
Let's hope.
Also, Ken just said to me, and I quote, "I really don't like you, but I have to admit the stream setup is pretty good." So that's probably the nicest thing he's ever said to me, and I will happy tear myself to sleep tonight.
Who's sleeping tonight? Let's be honest. We're gonna be up till.
I did not fall asleep until 4 a.m. last night, fixing lighting and lining up camera issues with the stream. So
Did you play this morning event?
I did, yeah. I woke up at 8 o'clock, and I thought that I had my army submitted by 8:45. I started submitting them at 8:10, and I had 15 minutes left to finish. And then Isaac told me that the rules changed, and I was not allowed to submit either of the armies that I made, and I had to make new armies, and I submitted them with 30 seconds to spare, and I made them last second. So.
That sounds like the best way to do it.
That's a bold strategy.
And I won my first 2 matches.
Ooh, that's
and
very
I
impressive.
did not win my next 2 matches.
Well, I mean, going 2-2 with 5 minutes to play him, it's pretty good.
One interesting thing about this army is Queen Maladrix bonds backwards, so you
Yeah.
can't attack and open the space up for something else.
Or you can grab the glyph first, and then, like the move glyph, and then move the hero.
Or you can move the
sick.
hero.
Yeah.
But Queen Maladrix takes her to, so she bounds like backwards of what normal bonding is, which is interesting. Something to be noted that when he's moving these.
Oh, no good dice over here.
Was that 2 more greenies that died?
Oh, there's another greenie dead. Yeah.
Oh, just 1 more died.
Oh, he's upgrading the green ones to the red ones.
I think that's a cheat. I think we need to call a judge on that too. That doesn't seem fair.
Yeah,
I mean, the green ones actually have better camouflage, so I think he's actually hurting himself.
True.
But the red ones are like Zelrig empowered.
Or you might not notice them on lava. So.
Also, Blahaha just touched my elbow.
That was not intentional.
But it happened, nonetheless.
It's a good move. Very good move.
This stream setup, there's not a super large amount of space is the problem.
Yeah, a little cramped.
It's made for 1.5 people, and we've shoved 3 people back here.
Well, but Max and I are like the size of like 1.5 people each, though.
Yeah, that's true. They say I'm so big that dwarves get +1 attack and defense versus me.
For those of you who have not met Max, I would be surprised if he weighed more than 105 pounds.
That's a good.
I was. Yeah. No, I'm a skinny dude.
6'6"?
I'm a skinny dude. No, I'm only 6'3" or 4".
Only
I'm
6'3" or 4".
And you're just as tall as me, so I think you're taller than you
I'm
think
like
you are.
6'4".
So here's something cool.
You might be taller than me.
And then you're short. You're just like a short person.
I am 5'11" and 3/4.
That's less than 6'6".
I'm 6 foot, rounded up.
You
My
don't get-
license says that I'm 6 feet tall, and the government never bothered to check.
You also have a very nice beard, so.
Thank you. Ken says the opposite every year.
Yeah, but Ken has weird criteria. Where he likes just length of beard. It's also
That's true.
about how uniform and how good it looks. The red beard really does add.
Well, thank you. He also loves bullying me. He's a big fan of
I
that.
think he's a fan of doing that to everyone.
I think he
your target.
specifically
He knows-
loves that for me.
He knows it won't bother you because you got that thick skin, and he's worried that it'll bother someone else.
I don't think Ken cares.
Maybe he doesn't care.
I don't think he cares at all.
I think he's a sweetie.
I think if I cried myself to sleep every night, he would be happy.
No.
I'm on that camp. All right, put predictions in the chat. Does Ken care or not? Yes or no?
Doesn't care.
5'11" and 31/32.
31 seconds, not 31 32s.
Oh, we're gonna talk.
So here's something cool. If they leave the dice in the bowl, I'll show you next time. If they leave the dice in the bowl, you can turn off the dice so that it's not covering that if they leave it in there for too long. Which Major Q23 did earlier. He left his D20 in there for a while. But it was only covering his own name. Cool guys are below 6 feet.
You are a cool guy, Swarm. You got some good music tastes.
Swarm is really cool.
He's got the best music tastes, too.
He also destroyed me in a Microcorp mirror where I didn't roll any Microcorps, and he rolled a lot.
That sounds like a skill issue.
It was a skill issue. If I was more experienced at Microcorp,
If you were a better D20 roller.
Well, a more experienced Microcorp player.
Just a better D20 roller.
Well, now you gotta roll with the Microcorp. So say,
I practice my D20 rolling so that when I come to an event, I'm really practiced up at rolling the D20.
Yeah, it's good to have proper technique.
Yeah, just like when you play Yahtzee, you need to practice your Yahtzee rolls beforehand.
Yeah, that's true. You don't want to, come across like a noob or be.
It's all on the wrist.
Yeah.
It's all in the Manic Loden too.
Oh, Manic Loden is juicy with them.
Manic Loden is a dumb glyph with Microcorp.
See, what I like to do is just before each event, roll the D20 until I get a 1, and then don't roll anymore. It's the next one.
They call that the gambler's fallacy.
Yeah, which is a myth.
There's no such thing as a myth.
No such thing as the gambler's fallacy.
Every gambler quits before they get lucky. That's just how it works. Or they go broke and have to pay back the government $1 million.
I don't even pay my taxes.
You should not say that on stream.
I do pay my taxes.
Yeah, they don't know who that was.
It was Blaha.
It's a me, Jacob Blaha.
That's not my last name though, so.
Your last name isn't Blaha? Is it OG?
Nobody here knows my last name.
I bet we could ask Ken.
I mean, I would guess it was Frost, but
You're very close.
Frosty?
You're
Frost.
a little farther.
At TQ a long time ago?
Sure, it's
Frosty? They named you after the Frosty.
that's from Wendy's.
Oh, yeah.
You absolute whore.
Oof.
Question: what's the age rating of the stream?
We might have to call over a judge for this.
Your escape is A+, but it moved up when it was taken over by Renegade.
Ah.
So how many festering honor guard are left?
I
One,
see
two,
3, 4. Only
so
one dead.
Oh, there is another dead Greenscale that we need to update.
Yeah, it's actually looking pretty good for Nick the Ant.
So we are down to 420
And
points remaining for Major
And
Q23.
only one wound on Maladrix? Or
You need to take off a festering honor guard too.
Gotcha. Let me do that. I'm also going to refresh this because it's getting out of sync. I'm actually going to move. I'm going to move this over here. There we go. So what are we looking at here? We got a wound on Maladrix. Is that correct?
How many? They want to know how many Dumatov guards you brought this week.
I actually am not bringing Dumatef guards to Kill Your Swill this year.
Lame. Who? Let's get some booze in the chat.
Are you bringing 40 Swog and Raiders, perhaps?
No, but Skywhale says he's going to do that.
Well, I brought 9.
You brought 9?
It's not.
Well, I could compete
42.
with him, and we could see who has more friends with Raiders, and then we see who can bring the more Raiders.
That's pretty good. I like
You're
it.
getting some L's and some booze. Good job.
I know, we're all
More
saying-
Anyone who boos me will be banned from this stream.
No, you will not. We'll get Taylor, who outranks Sam, to unban you.
Well, to be fair, it would
This
be
is my computer.
It would be hard to keep one-upping the Dumatef.
It would be. I mean, there's eventually you run out.
You could just, you could also bring a decent amount of Dumatefs. I mean, even 20 does the trick.
We have one dead honor guard.
Yes.
Where is the dead honor guard? I don't see it.
It's dead. That's where it's at.
Well, they're supposed to put the dead stuff right there. He's putting them right there. Also, I'm going to do this. One sec. How do I pop the chat out? Don't you use Twitch? Hey, how do you do this?
That's a good question.
Bigga, do you know how to pop the chat out?
Oh, like it is
This button right here?
window?
No, that collapses it.
Let that pop it out? Collapse it?
Or do you mean like as a separate
So as a separate window. I know you can do that
There
somehow.
is a way, and I do not. Is it an OBS thing?
I don't think so.
Let me see if memories.
No, I can do this. Give me one sec. How do you pop the chat out into its own window in Twitch?
It's actually pretty simple to do that. If you're on a Twitch channel, you can click on the settings cogwheel that's at the bottom of the chat window. From there, you should see an option that says
Our stream is
chat.
frozen too.
Just click that, and it'll open the chat in a separate window for you.
You hit the pop out chat button that I was staring at the whole time.
That makes sense. Why didn't I think of that?
I don't know.
No worries at all. Sometimes those little buttons are easy to overlook, especially when you're focused on the main content.
You're being mocked by AI.
We need to actually have a fourth commentator, and it's going to be Mrs. GPT.
That's true. We need some a little diversity. Make a non-human, add a non-human to the mix.
That sounds awful.
Non-human? You know, like Chat GPT?
I have never used ChatGPT in my life.
It can be awesome.
Jacob has never used ChatGPT in his life. What do you have to say about that?
That's how I make all my HeroScape armies.
HeroScape doesn't even like fit with ChatGPT.
I just ask them like, hey, make me a quick HeroScape army at 420 points, Delta VC.
Do they even know what Delta VC is?
Does it even know about the 420 memes? ChatGPT can't laugh at 420 points. It's not a human. It's not a person.
Oh, something died. Or no, something didn't die.
Someone got blocked. He's honor guard.
Nope.
Aren't quite doing the trick.
So once all 4 of these are off the board, then you start.
Nope. No. These ones have 4 defense. They're
What would ChatGPT... You know what? That'd be a great question for ChatGPT. ChatGPT, what would you bond with in HeroScape if you were a HeroScape figure?
Oh, that's such a fun question. I feel like I'd want to bond with one of the versatile and supportive units, maybe something like the Marro Warriors, since they can clone themselves and keep coming back. That seems like a pretty handy ability to have on your side.
well, you know,
ChatGPT would bond with the Mario Warriors.
Mario Warriors.
The Mario Warriors.
That's
Pretty
impressive.
good.
That's pretty. I want to bond with the Marro Warriors too. Or these are Mario Warriors
I mean,
though.
no, yeah, it's like they have the normal Mario Warriors ability. But
Q23 almost knocked over that ruin, but narrowly avoided the 10-point deduction that would have come from doing so.
I thought it was 50 points. Only steep penalties are on these parts. Oh.
10 Maldrix block it. With height.
1, 2, 3.
I
Oh,
don't see the other one. Did it take a one? Take a one.
Yes. This is not looking good for the ant anymore.
so is that 3 remaining or 3 wounds?
Well, she has 6 life, so.
That's a good point. You are a smart man. I don't know what she does because I reject Renegade. That's actually not true. I've just been really busy and I forget how to read.
Do you have to be adjacent for the Maldrix infest?
You do not.
Is Zelrig infested though?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like he can move. Can he move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Oh, he just. I mean, he just stayed there and attacked. I would have taken the Eliag on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Hashtag reject Renegade. Yeah, I've been rejecting Renegade ever since they banned me from their Discord, and all I did was break the rules and ask them to ban me.
That was pretty aggressive on their part.
It kind of was, yeah.
I'm still proud my one and only comment on the Renegade servers was taken down.
I'm proud of you.
It turns out they don't like their stuff being mocked.
Dang,
They don't like being mocked?
They should just not put typos on the boxes. That's not my fault. They put typos on the boxes.
I got booted as being a playtester, so we have the bad boys of Escape right here.
Oh.
Nice. Guys, let's get George over here.
Yeah.
Let's get Dragon Ruler in here.
To be fair, it was not my fault at all, and 100% likely Rye Guy being part of our team. But
Who wants George to join the streaming table?
Everyone wants George.
Everyone does. Bad Boys Escape over here.
What do we got? Is that another dead Marro?
There's no Marro on this. Oh, there is Stingers.
Did you know that the Marro Stingers are Marro?
I did not.
Yeah.
I did not.
Shocking development.
You guys are getting all the secrets on this.
We already told them that Kevin stole that we broke that secret too.
I'm so glad that I added this button right here because Q23 never takes his dice out of the bowl.
Oh, really?
Hashtag shade. Let's get some hashtag shades in the chat. That's a thing you do still, right?
Hashtag shade, yes. It means if you ever saw Q23 in the street, you would kill him. So
Don't
get some
do that.
hashtag shades in the chat.
We don't agree with anything Samuel Frost says.
Yeah. We love all the HeroScapers, but
But if we had to choose a least favorite, it would be me.
Yes.
You just didn't want to offend anyone and pick up
I was going to say Q23, but actually he's a very lovely person, and anyone who has met him would be would be benefited from having a
Oh, we
conversation
have the wand
with him.
out. The wand's back.
Oh, he did bring the wand. I mentioned the wand. It's like a freaking. Oh man.
Taylor, what is this figure called?
All right, say what the name on the card is for that figure, but please say it
I
slowly.
say Vinoc Viper.
That's what we say as well.
Boom.
I'm sorry, we
also
got a
have
little bit of. It looks like we're coming out a little bit. I don't really know what's
We
going on.
also have a TO on our side. You're just wrong. You are just wrong.
But there was a 9-year-old boy who agreed with me, so.
I think he's 13.
There was a 13-year-old boy who agreed with me, so.
That's fair.
I don't think that helps your cause very much.
We were all 13-year-old boys at one point.
Yeah, when I first started playing Scape.
I too am at least.
Bodacious says, yuck bigga.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Oh.
Yeah, because I think he also says Venoc.
That is not very bodacious of you. Did you say Venoc?
Yeah, I mean,
This is what we were discussing earlier.
I'm trying to remember.
Scroll back up.
He
What
says
is that?
Vinoc Vipers. No, that's someone else.
No, that was a joke.
He says Vennec. No,
Vennec.
he says Vennec.
Vennec. That was a hot take. Vennec.
No, that's what I say. Venic Vipers.
I thought you said
Venoc.
Yeah, Venic Vipers.
But the
Oh, I thought you
no,
said
no,
Venoc.
No, Venic.
You said Vennec?
Yeah.
I could
Venoc.
see Venoc.
Venoc
Just 'cause,
Vipers.
like Venom into Venoc. I could see that maybe as like
Oh,
a
I get it now.
snake
Ven.
to
Yeah, it's a
Venom
snake.
shit, But
I don't know why I thought. I mean, I still will say Venoc.
Yeah.
Hey, so
I didn't
here's.
say it. I just couldn't kind of understand it.
Yeah.
So when you're going to trivia at a bar, you're going to the bar's trivia night. I didn't know that trivia night with a KN was a pun until yesterday. So
I also didn't realize
there
that
you
until
go.
right now.
There's an interesting piece of
Yeah.
trivia that you now know.
You can use that.
Yeah.
Oh.
Next time you go to trivia.
Oh, we have
I
Mr.
have been
Devin
sitting
Farwell in the
on my foot for the last 45
Say hello.
minutes.
Oh, okay. We're getting
My-
another take.
All
What
right,
is this figure called?
Sky Whale. Tell me how you pronounce the name on the card for that figure.
What figure?
Viper?
Boom!
He said my
But
thing.
He says no.
No. You say V. That's the gross part. You say
Venoc.
yeah. Venoc. Venic.
Vennec, and we're Venoc.
What is this?
It's like Venom. Venoc.
Yes.
Yeah. No, see, that's totally okay. I have no problem with that. The V is the weird part.
No, I like Venoc.
No, Vinac.
Vinoc Viper.
Ken and T.O. agrees with me.
We're split 50-50 by my count. I like your count because it probably gives more towards my side.
We're not 50-50 bodacious. We have Ken
All right.
the TO. He counts for 2.
No, I'm gonna call another TO over here. Titus, are you a TO? Titus. It's me. No. He's leaving.
Yeah, we need a T.O.
He's like, I'm not paying attention to you.
Is Titus a TO?
He's not.
He's
no.
doing important stuff now.
We're doing important stuff
This
right
is
now.
This is an important question.
This is important.
We're keeping all 9 of these people entertained.
I mean, it's already
Is the
entertaining.
game
Oh,
so
wait.
entertaining enough?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Get
6,
around
7,
and
8.
infest. Oh, I gotta
Oh.
see this infestering roll.
Oh.
Infest.
Okay.
Are you TO? Yeah. I don't know. I just saw you walking around not playing the game. What? Are you a TD?
Okay,
Okay.
we need your opinion anyways. Okay, come over here and talk to the chat. What is this figure called? What is this figure called?
See?
Yes! Get out of here!
Oh, Venoc Viper?
No, wait, no.
Is that what he thinks it is?
He says it's a Venoc.
He thinks Venoc. We think Venoc.
It's Venoc.
It's Venoc.
Venoc.
Okay.
There's one E. Where are you getting V from? No, it's Vydar.
Anyone who thinks
Also wrong.
that Vinoc sounds like the penis of a Russian goat, spam wins in the chat.
Oh, really?
Sivarus instead of Savaris. So, no, that's wrong.
It's Savaris.
Yeah, I like Savaris.
Okay, we need more inputs. We need another TO. For our, this is more
Titus
important.
wasn't a T.O.
Yeah, that's what we need an
We
actual
still like,
TO.
we like the.
We like Titus though. Everyone put a W in the chat for Titus.
Wait, did he roll for the infest? Yeah.
He did, and did not die.
I mean, did he get invested? Oh, he takes one more wound. Oh, 1 life left. The greenies might take him out. Oh no. Oh, he's dead. Maledix is dead, and he didn't get infected. Oh no. Damn.
Well, that's probably game.
Probably again. How many stingers left?
I think we still have 8 stingers left. I think only one has died.
Okay.
One tooth.
Oh, he is infested.
Oh, he is infested? I missed the dice roll. That's really cool. So at the end of the round, if he hits that, that's going to be spicy.
Let me check. I don't see it.
You don't see what?
The infestation.
Infestation mark? Oh, yeah, it is, because there's a little bug on him.
Oh, it's just not painted.
Yeah, it's not painted.
That's why they roll worse, is because they're not painted.
Yeah, so what's that, 19 or 20? 19 or higher? Or is it...
How many? Is there a bug that's also dead?
Oh, it's 17 or higher.
If only we had a heroescape.org. Shout out to Chris.
I can say it is 17 or higher, which is a 20% chance.
All right, this is interesting still, actually.
I know little bits of trivia because I'm a commentator.
Now, I don't know the AOA units as well as I know the other units.
I also don't, but I just know more than Max.
Yeah, this is probably true. Although you don't know the pronunciation of Vina.
Yes, that
so
is.
I got that going for me.
Caps, I have a question for you. It's very incredibly
This is very
important.
Come talk to the stream.
How do you pronounce this unit? And also, please speak into the microphone slowly.
Are you talking about the Vinoc Viper?
Yes!
Baby!
Caps, I would just want to say here real quick, Caps is wearing purple pants, so he cannot be trusted.
Let's get some W's in the chat for Caps.
Yeah, let's see some. Oh, W for Titus too.
W for Titus.
Did we roll for Infest yet?
No, it's not the end of the round.
I don't want to miss this Infest roll because I'm at the seat.
Do you want to real quick stop by and tell me if there's more than one Festering Honored Guard off the map, and also you want to stop by with it? You're on the end. You want to stop by with a notebook real quick and just tell me if there's anything.
Yeah, I'll be on the ground journalism for you.
Okay, thank you.
We're sending Max. Wish him luck.
Okay, I need to know if there's
how many honor guard there are.
How many dead Greenscales, dead Festering, and dead Stingers. Also, how many wounds are on Zelrig? Because I don't have any wounds on Zelrig right now, but I'm sure there's got to be wounds on Zelrig.
I would hope so.
Oh, is Zelrig dead? Or did you just move him down in the corner? No, you just moved him down in the corner.
Zelrig's in trouble.
All my homies want to see an infestation pop.
Me too.
I put 3 months of allowance on Q23, so I don't want to see that.
Oh, our on the ground reporter is back.
There's only one Festering Honor Guard left.
Only one Festering Honored Guard left, so we have
4 dead.
4 dead or on cards.
I believe we have 7 or 8 7 stingers.
Yeah, I think there's only 1 dead stinger. So.
Oh, 8 stingers. Sorry, I messed that one out. And then there's 5 greenies for sure.
Okay, cool. I already have that down. Does Zelrig have any wounds?
1 wound, I believe, or no, maybe not.
I don't know. I can't see any.
I didn't report that. I want to see the D20.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh no.
Did you roll the D20? Did we miss it?
I'm gonna go and check the wounds on Zelrig. I'll be right back.
Okay.
What? How much time is left in the round 2? Sam, can I borrow the cutters still? Can I still borrow the cutters for Robo Rally?
Right. Yes. Let me go grab it.
Okay. Thank you. Oh, we also need Sam's input on this.
What?
We also need Sam's input. Sam, we also need your input.
Yeah, the TO. We have a TO question.
I mean, I'm not in TO, but I'll give you.
This is important.
Very important.
Very important question. Most important question you'll be asked today. How do you pronounce this figure?
I pronounce it Vinoc.
Yes!
Let's go. Wait, you need to tell that to Samuel Frost.
Okay.
Justin Hayes.
No.
How do you pronounce this figure?
Let me tell you something.
Vinoc?
Okay, go away.
Yeah.
How do you pronounce it? What? Go away.
No, we don't want you to
What is it supposed to be then?
I'll take it.
We believe it's Vinoc.
Vinoc
Samuel
Viper.
Frost is very in the Vinoc.
You've got 2 more.
Samuel Frost.
Oh, wait a second. I agree with Samuel. No, it's Vinoc.
Vinoc, yes!
See, Samuel Frost says Marcu. And
That
that,
is
automatically, automatically makes all other pronunciations invalid.
Marcu Esenwein.
That is the most wrong thing I've heard all day.
W's in the chat for myself, please.
No, L's. Let's put some L's in the chat for Sam.
That's right. Did we miss the D20?
You were too busy bullying a kind old man.
You're a TO, right?
Did he hit the D20?
Technically, no.
Okay.
Where's Zelric?
We have another TO.
Where's Zelric?
What is this figure called?
Guys, wait. Real talk. Where's Zelric? Did he get infested? Killed?
Did Zelric get infested killed?
We missed that because we were talking about Venok Vipers.
Dang.
Are you kidding me?
It's Venok.
Did the pop happen?
Get out of here.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, Venom, Venok. All right. It makes sense.
We disagree, but
Venom.
more importantly,
Venom.
what happened to the Zelric? Where's the Zelric?
He had to have got infested.
What? I missed
Zelric's
the
dead.
roll. Oh my gosh, this changes the game.
Oh, the other Bad Boys Escape is here. George. Dragon
George.
Lord.
Bad Boys Escape.
You got my ability?
I do. Thank you. I will return it. Fourth hence. It's right here.
Oh, is it?
Yes. Do you mind answering 2 questions for me?
If I can.
Nice.
Okay.
Question number 1, Dragon Ruler, a.k.a. George.
One of the fellow Bad Boys Escape Con.
One of the Bad Boys Escape, yeah.
The baddest of all the boys.
What is this figure called?
I think it's an armor.
No.
Is it a V-Knock?
Yes!
He didn't even know.
Yeah, baby.
I said armor.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you first said Armor.
Zelric has popped.
Venom, Venok.
Still wrong.
All right, what's the second
That
question?
dropped us from like 50 points up to 50 points down. This is not looking good.
I'm sorry. Just get my Odie.
Oh, yes. Here you go. It's right here.
It. Super, thank you.
You're welcome.
We'll put everything away.
Here's the second question.
Are you guys broadcasting?
We are, yes.
Oh, hi everyone.
Here's the next question. What's the best thing Renegade's ever done?
Bring the game back.
So you're happy they did?
Yes,
Okay,
absolutely.
that's good. I'm glad.
And now, what's important to note is what I've been harping on is Renegade came, they took the game, they had no idea what they were doing, but changed the rules. Even though they didn't play, they just changed the rules. They changed them all back after a long time. And me getting banned from Heroescapers Online because I wasn't as kind as people would like.
I did see a hat.
Because there were a lot of snowflakes. Renegade has changed the rules.
I did see a hat that said something according to those lines.
I also saw a hat, and it was definitely not made by me.
I believe it was made by Renegade.
Yeah.
Was it in the same box as the prize that he's got? Okay, so what are we looking at here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dead Greenscales.
Zelric popping from that invest was.
Okay, we are down another Greenscale. This is not good for Q23. We got 1 Honor Guard left. We got 4 Greenscales left. Kazuki is still all on the map? None of them are dead?
I thought one was dead, but I could be wrong.
Oh, it looks like there's at least 1 down there. Yep, we are looking at, and I think there's.
It's a block.
Roll for Stinger Drain.
He didn't roll for Stinger Drain. I don't know what he was doing.
It's like he doesn't even know how to play the Marro Stingers.
Maybe he's never read the card.
Mmm.
And bot 3 bots though from Q23.
Stingers are the only units that become stronger after Morphbane negates their powers.
Whoa. Super dead.
Okay. He's putting the dead Stingers too far away, and I can't tell how many are dead. 5 minutes left in the round. Sitting back there was Sayland, which is contributing. Sayland is contributing 40 points in Delta. How many Stingers are dead? I'm pretty sure Kazuki is dead.
2 Kazuki are dead.
2 Kazuki are dead?
Yeah, I think, yeah.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5 dead Greenscales. There's 1. We got
A dead Greenscale.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 remaining.
Oh, lives though. So this one, is he gonna go for the one that can potentially counter-strike him?
I think there are 3 dead stingers. Yeah, Q23 is in a bad spot. I am. Can you do it for me? When does it start? Okay. Where's my phone? Max stole my phone.
This is my phone.
Max stole someone's phone.
Someone's phone.
And the background picture is himself. That's creepy.
It's me with someone else.
Presumably his wife and / or girlfriend.
Yeah.
Or very much older adopted daughter.
That would be strange.
It would be.
But no, that would be my wife. Yeah.
Max adopted
unless you have
his wife.
A picture of me and me and my wife on your phone. That would be weird. 20? What's that? Oh, he rolled D20, revealed that on Kazuka.
1,
and then
2,
blanked.
3, 4, 5, 6. We still got 6 stingers left. Still got 1 Kazuki left. Still 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, we got 2 Greenscales left. That's 7 dead Greenscales. 1, 2, 3, 4. 7 dead Greenscales. That is not great.
Yeah, no.
He's pulling up the point calculator on his phone. He will not be happy with what he is getting.
Especially if that Kazuki
We are
died.
on final round or next to final round. There is... Let me check here. Oh yeah, we're out of time. We're on final round. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have lost another Greenscale.
3. Can you go 3 for... Oh, you even rolled 2 defense dice, but not good enough.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've lost another stinger. We're down to 5 stingers. Can one festering... Oh, do we have Marcu back there?
No, it's 1 Greenscale and 1 Kazuke versus 4 stingers, it looks like.
I think it's 5 stingers because I think we got one down there.
Oh, I didn't even see that one.
Yeah, we got...
Or is that Sonlen?
No, Salen's up there.
Oh, yeah. You're right.
Yeah, so Sonlen, 1 Festering Honor Guard, and 5 Marro Stingers against Kazuki and 1 Kazuki and 1 Greenscale. I'm going to put my money on the Kazuki. Marcu, M-A-R-C-U, Marcu. Kind of like Cyprian. It's spelled with a C, but it doesn't make a K sound. It makes an S sound, just like Marcu.
Which is just wrong.
They have shaken hands,
Yeah,
and Nick
looks
the
like
Ant
you
has
can't
conceded, and Major Q23 is victorious.
All right, bring up the poll. Who got this right?
No one participated in the poll, but the only one who got it right was Bodacious. Everyone else said that Q23 was going to win.